Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon card live stream. It is Saturday night, almost Sunday morning technically, and I am ready to open up some Poke cards for you guys and myself as well. There was no mail today, unfortunately. The Rebel Clash cards did not come. I looked up the tracking information, and it was pushed to Monday. Sadly, the USPS, they don't do anything on Sunday, at least where I live. Maybe it's different where you live. So tomorrow there'll be no mail, and Rebel Clash is scheduled to arrive on Monday, which is the same time that the PSA return is scheduled to arrive. So we basically are exactly where we were yesterday, which means I could have shipped all your cards off. The tracking number said that Rebel Clash was supposed to show up today. So all your cards are on the table. We'll be opening up Rebel Clash Monday, and then I will probably ship the cards out right after we open a ton of Rebel Clash, okay? So shipping is still scheduled for Monday, but it's going to be Monday night. I hope you guys are managing without your Pokemon cards. DL says, yo, that Pokemon Blue walkthrough is pretty lit. That's right. On my main channel, my main YouTube channel, TheCardconomist, we're playing Pokemon Blue, the retro Pokemon Blue from 1996. One of those games that was kind of super historic. It started it all for Pokemon. Pokemon becomes Japan's biggest media franchise and maybe the biggest media franchise in the world. I keep hearing that phrase thrown around. Let me Google it real fast. I'm going to Google it real fast because that's actually relevant for us. Is Pokemon the largest multimedia franchise? Let's say just franchise. Pokemon, which started off as a game in 1996, is the largest media franchise in the world in terms of revenue. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I hear people say that all the time, but I've actually never looked it up. So I guess it's true. That's a good thing, though. Yeah, that makes me happy. You know why? Because I collect Pokemon cards, and I want them to stay relevant 20 years from now. Look at all these packs of... These are just energy cards. Look at this. Oh, you guys want to see something? Look, my wife cleaned up the trash pile because she's amazing. Look at this. That's just the floor. Oh, my God. You could walk back here. Remember, it was getting all thick again? It was getting kind of up to here on the nightstand tables. And I guess she spent today cleaning it up while I was sleeping. It's amazing. Are you over there smiling? She's on the couch sleeping. She's smiling. All right, so if we're going to open up some cards tonight, I don't know how interested you guys are in opening cards on a Saturday night. But why don't I talk a little bit about what is available? At the very least, I would love to play another round of Who's That Pokemon. It's been two streams that we've played that now, and it's easily my favorite part of the stream at this point. How's it going, Baptized Water? She got tired of my mess. Maybe she did. Look at this. These are just... How do I open this? How's it going, Eva? Look at this, just a whole pack of fresh energy cards. What? Toss that in the trash over there. So close to getting an Onyx. Oh, in the game? Yeah, for sure. And we might continue that game after this. I feel like I ought to do something for Monster Hunter, though. Is this a pack of jungle? This is a pack of jungle. We sell jungle packs for $100 if you want to open them up. I'm not in any rush to open up my jungle packs. I think they're one of those things that will just pretty much shift up in value all the time. Put them in the blender for a fresh energy drink. When do you get Snorlax? I never played the game. Yeah, so Snorlax is actually blocking the road at some point, and I remember this because the first time I played the game, it really, really got me stuck in the game for a long time. I can't remember what you have to do. You have to get like a flute or something like that, and then you play the flute next to the Snorlax, and it moves him. So, or he attacks you or something like that. So I remember very distinctly getting stuck at that point in the game, and there was no like manuals or anything back then that you could easily access as a kid. When you get flute from Lavender Town, from Lavender Town Tower, you gotta drop your remix on him. That's right. You have to kill a Marowak. Oh, that's it. Yep, really enjoying Pokemon Blue. Maybe we will move on to Pokemon Gold, Silver, and then Pokemon Emerald. Who knows? I don't have a lot else to do over on the main channel anyways, because Monster Hunter is not a dead game. There's a lot of people playing. There's a lot of new players. But for me, there's really not a lot left in the game for me. I've done everything. The only thing I have not gotten into is probably speed running. So that's it. So I could get into speed running probably, but I don't know if I will. DL says I might have to download the emulator. Best Pokemon game equals Emerald. Well, you know, it's funny, Cheese. David Larson a long time ago gave me a really generous donation, and he said, play Bloodborne, and then after you're done, play Pokemon Emerald. And I never played Pokemon Emerald. So if I'm doing an emulator, now might be the time. Your career in Monster Hunter is just carrying noobs. And you know, if people enjoy it, they enjoy it. And I'll stream it and have fun conversations with you guys, edgy conversations where we're all tipping our fedoras and we're holding our atheist Bibles. So we can do that for fun. But it's just a case that now's a good time for me to consider picking up some other games and adding them to the collection of video games that I've played and have kind of in my collection of videos. I have a lot of videos, right? HA RPG says, I grew up with Gen 3. Yeah, that's a really interesting experience for me right now. So I'm playing through Pokemon Blue with you guys watching, and it occurs to me some of you guys are young enough that you weren't around for Pokemon Blue. Pokemon Blue was before you were born. You know, or maybe you were babies when it came out. Maybe you were toddlers. So you didn't know how big of a firestorm those games were when they came out. They took the whole, I feel like they took over all the news. They took over all children knew about Pokemon. The anime show was on television. It was very similar to the way Pokemon Go became this viral issue, but it lasted longer than Pokemon Go did. Like, everyone was talking about Pokemon Go for a while. It was like a whole month. Well, Pokemon, when it first came out in 1996, it was like a whole year that it was all people talked about. It was that big of a deal because all three forms of the franchise dropped at the same time, roughly at the same time. The show, the game, and the card game, and it just completely took over what everyone was doing. And so for people who missed out on that, it would probably be hard for you to understand just how crazy it was when it came out and how loved it was. Linda says, I wish I had that Lucario you have in front of all the stacks of Pokemon. Oh yeah, the one that LGR just bought. William says, when I was younger, I didn't know the difference between Pokemon and Digimon. Oh right, that was the other thing. So Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't exist for a little while, but what happened was the insane success of Pokemon was so overwhelming that copycats start springing up in the form of Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! They were copycats, essentially. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like, oh man, we gotta make a card game now because the Pokemon card game is so insanely profitable. And this sort of concept would continue for a little while with other TV shows as well. There was a Pokemon movie. That's where that, remember the Ancient Mew card? I used to have 2 of them. I sold them off on this channel, actually. But that Ancient Mew card, I believe it was one of the things that you could receive as like a prize for going to the Pokemon movie. Really, really wild. Really wild. And they continue to be successful today. Despite all the controversy with Pokemon Sword and Shield, what I understand is that their sales are very good. Dark War Greymon is the best Digimon. Good old Digimon. Digimon's like, you know what we need to do? We need to be Pokemon, but change our name to Digi, so that is copyright. Yeah, I remember when it came out, and I'm like, oh, what a bad ripoff. Tim says, I still have my Ancient Mew with my old cards somewhere lost in my garage. You gotta go find it, man. Go find your Ancient Mew, sleeve it up in a penny sleeve, and if he looks like he could pull a 9 or a 10, send him off for grading, and then you'll be like, this is my precious childhood Mew, and it's going into my permanent collection. Pongo says, Power Rangers and Pokemon was my childhood. Oh, and TMNT. Yep. Yep, for a lot of, I remember the old original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figurines. Do you remember the old, the original live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie with the Jim Henson bodysuits? Still the best live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there is. Jennifer says, Digimon is awesome. I didn't hate Digimon. I think, you know, the funny thing is, when I was younger, I had brothers who were roughly my age. I had 2 brothers, and they were always stealing my ideas when I was a kid, because, I don't know, maybe my ideas were good, or maybe they were not very creative. And so this was always an issue for us when we were coming up with cool pictures or like Legos, and there was a game called Connects. I don't know if you guys ever played Connects, but they were always ripping off my ideas. So when Pokemon comes out is a huge success, and then right afterwards Digimon comes out, I'm like, oh. It's like right away, even as a kid, I understood what was going on. You're just stealing somebody else's good idea. You're not really coming up with your own original content. So I was like, come on, Digimon. Secret of the Ooze is the best. Secret of the Ooze is pretty weird. Need a dumpster to look on my garage. My mom and grandma were pack rats. Oh, I see how it is, Tim. Don't let them throw it away. Them being pack rats might have saved your collection if you think about it. So yeah, it'll be a mess to get through there. But you know, if they weren't pack rats, they might have sold or gotten rid of your cards a long time ago. So maybe you're a little lucky they're not more minimalistic in what they save. Hoarders. I'm not a hoarder. I'm just a Pokemon card collector. I promise. Remember the light blue female Ninja Turtle in the second TMNT movie? And you just wanted her to be best friends with all the boys somehow, but you didn't know why. Tim says, also have old Disney storybooks. Nice. Transformers was the best back then. Now, I think Transformers was a little bit before my time. Okay, so I think you might be a little older than me to remember Transformers. I remember Beast Wars. I don't know if you guys remember Beast Wars. Let's just slide my Chandelure into my bag real quick. Let's do it. So let's see. Here is your bag. Cheese says, Mr. Packs. That's right. So by the way, guys, the price of all the packs is listed in the description of the live stream. We do not have Rebel Clash yet, and we do not have Hidden Fates yet. Every Sunday, we'd go to church, and then we'd come home and watch Beast Wars. My dad actually loved Beast Wars. So we'd always be watching that. So here are the mystery packs. You can see there's still a decent number of them available. I would say less than half of them have sold. They are $5 each. When they have sold out, we will open them all and see who the winners are. There will be 4 people winning. 4 winners. Let's sort this table up a little bit. I think it's already fairly sorted. Oops. Oops. I got a Pokemon Codex. I'm ready for Who's That Pokemon? You've been studying the Pokedex a little bit? Bring it on, man. I know my Pokemon backwards and forwards. TCC, where den codes? Please, my above comment, says Chief Buffalo. Come on, man, don't fall over. Chief says, check donations, please. I bought stuff. Really? Oh, I have Streamlabs turned off. I'm so sorry, Chief. Let me turn it all on. My bad, man. I thought it was already on. I usually leave it on. Like, I just leave it on, so I just assume it's on. I must have closed it down for some reason. Give me one moment. I'll replay it and everything. Street Sharks? See, I remember Street Sharks. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. Chief Buffalo, Mister, can you give me Cosmic, please? I'll replay it for you. There it goes. Let's get some Cosmic for Chief.
Mister, can you give me Cosmic, please?
Hey, Mister. There we go. Street Sharks. Oops. Let me fix the stand for the camera. It's not going to fall over, right? I don't think it will. Okay. SWAT Cats. Now that's old school. How about Gargoyles? Gargoyles, Darkwing Ducks. Gosh, there was more. The Scrooge McDuck's show. There was the one with the little bears. There was the one with the 2 chipmunks and the sexy girl chipmunk. I don't see it, the further back you go, the less I remember. Goosebumps used to be on the TV. There were a lot of shows that came and went pretty quickly. Duckdale, yeah, Chip and Dale. I'm a little too young for those shows. Yeah, you would have been a little bit too young, that's true. Maggie and the Ferocious Beasts. Cosmog, Slugma, Magneton, and Marshadow. See, look, Josh says I was born in 2002. And, you know, it's funny because you're much younger than me then. You're 18 and I'm 31. I never really felt like I got old. Time just went by really fast. So that's the weirdest experience. My wife and I, we finished school, and then we were looking back and thinking, in 2018, we're like, people born in 2000 are 18 years old. And we're looking at each other like, oh my God, we're old now. How did it happen? I don't feel old. I think that's true for a lot of people, actually. I think a lot of people, they get older, and they don't want to be reminded that they're getting older because they don't feel older, and they don't want to feel older. You know what I mean? Bavaria and Seismitoad. Goosebumps gave me nightmares. You know, Goosebumps never gave me nightmares. I liked the scary stuff when I was a kid. That's Evie Trevenant. Last pack. Ooh. Did you ever watch Beast Wars? Yeah, we were just saying that. I watched Beast Wars when I was a kid. Oh, nice. Gallade. All right, so you pick up 2 trainer arts. No full arts, no GXs, but 2 trainer arts. I still have all my old Goosebumps books. Irian. Actually, I believe I remember Irian. It was a live action show, right, Irian? Power Rangers is easy because they had a new version of Power Rangers every year almost. But the OG Power Rangers, that was real old, man. I still remember playing on those little handheld devices that were like, I guess they were around the time that the Game Boy was, but they were the cheap ones. They were like Tyco RC or Tiger or something like that. I don't remember what they were called, but they would have the little black figures on the digital screen already, and the screen would just flicker them on and off. And I had a Power Rangers game that was, you would play it like that. I wish I still had it. I could show it to you how it works. It's really bizarre. Woo! Coughing and Gallade. So this is for Chief. Let's get your pack, Chief. Featuring the main kid from Hocus Pocus. Game & Watch. I did play Game & Watch, but it was, by the time I was playing it, I already understood it to be kind of like a retro game, because this was already at a point that was kind of like past the Super Nintendo and into the N64 era. Yeah, times changed so much. My dad was always worried we would play games too much, so he really did not like games. He didn't find them acceptable, and he's always trying to take them away from us. I remember one time he likes games himself. That was the irony. He loved games, and he introduced us to Asteroids on the computer, and every kid in my family couldn't stop playing Asteroids. And there was like this little happy time where my dad would play Asteroids and we would play Asteroids, and we would compete for high score. And then he decided one day, hey, we play too much Asteroids. So he hid it. He hid it. And back then I was a little kid and computers were very different. It was a time when people were no longer using MS-DOS, but I knew what MS-DOS was. And they were using Windows like whatever it would have been, like 97, 98. And I was messing around with computers all the time because they were so fascinating to me. I loved computers, just like I loved video games. And I remember learning that you could hide files. And then I remember sitting in the car just thinking for a while, Asteroids, where did Asteroids go? You couldn't find it in the recycling bin. And I realized, what if he just hid the file? So I went back in and I found the option to, you know, reveal all the hidden files. And I found a bunch of games. He had taken all the games, not just Asteroids, but a bunch of old games, and he had hidden them. I was like, oh my God. But then, of course, so my siblings and I got back to playing it, and then he truly deleted them off the computer. So that was the story of my life right there, just this constant battle to find and play games, but he would take them away. What about Doug? Yeah, I remember Doug. I didn't watch a lot of Doug. Doug was like a cable TV show, but it did eventually come to, what do they call that? The box television or something? What do they call it when you didn't have cable? Public network, something like that. So he eventually did start playing, but I feel like the phase for Doug was kind of already over. Yeah, Doug. PBS, though, PBS was really shows that I was forced to watch them all the time because I was, with so many siblings, there was always somebody young in my family who was watching little kid shows. So little kid shows were my whole like teenage years and everything. Josh says, I've always had a hard time getting up early, so Saturday morning cartoons were extra special. I didn't catch them often. Back before DVR. I didn't have cable, so I grew up on PBS. Yeah, me and Cheese grew up on PBS then. Jennifer says, my son likes some anime, but I will let him watch some like Zoids and Dragon Ball Z and Zoids and Gundam only. Older cartoons. Yeah, Pokemon would play. I remember this. And then directly afterwards, Dragon Ball Z would start, and I'd turn off the television because I was never interested in Dragon Ball Z. And it wasn't because I was not a violent little kid. I loved violence. But I don't know, I just couldn't get into Dragon Ball Z. I never could. My brothers did. Arthur was dope. And Clifford? Yeah, I think a lot of people grew up on PBS. Having cable back then, or satellite, wasn't... It was like a privilege to have those things. It wasn't a necessity. So many kids in my neighborhood, despite us being in kind of like a middle-class, lower middle-class neighborhood... I can't speak. Lower middle-class neighborhood. It wasn't like a wealthy neighborhood. It was just a simple neighborhood. Not everyone had it. Some kids had it and some didn't. It was like, wow, you got cable? That's cool, man. DBZ is a religion for me. Son likes Clifford the Big Red Dog, for sure, yeah. It's a good show. I've seen some of the more recent like childhood TV shows because I have a sister who has a baby, and I've glanced at them before in the brief moments that I've spent around her, and they look terrible. All the new shows. I don't even want to know what they are now. We're all trying to manipulate our babies into being super competitive and perfect children. It's kind of creepy and gross. William says, I had neighborhood kids come to my house to watch Saturday for Kids TV. Come on, man, get over here. You gotta wake up at like 7 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God, the Saturday morning cartoons are on. She's like, somebody buy some damn mystery packs. Josh says, haha, Pongo, I was playing Diamond the other day while watching TCC. Husband got me into Helsing. Well, I tell you what, while we're chatting it up, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an opportunity to start a fresh game of Who's That Pokemon. As usual, there will be room for 4 players, and we'll be playing on 5 Pokemon that you'll try to guess. That's the game. So if you want to play, you'll have to buy a pack for $8. That's basically your admission fee. And then one player walks away with all the packs. That is, unless on the last round you hand the victory over to the winner, in which case you will keep your 1 pack and he will take the other 3. Jennifer says, no loot boxes. What are your thoughts on the more weird cartoons like a real monster? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Let's get the Reshiram and Charizard secret rare with Unbroken Bonds.
Sounds good, Tim. Wait, what? Oh, I see what you're saying. You want 5 packs of Unbroken. Oh man. Oh baby. Let's do it. Cheese is in.
Say no more, I am in.
Say no more, I'm in. So we have 2 players. So first of all, let's get these packs open. We have 2 players and we need 2 more players.
Let's lose a package in.
Aegean. You want to see my kitty? Look. Here she is. Kitty. What are you doing over there, kitty? She never gets to sit there because there's always a bunch of trash. Now she's like, oh, cool, I can be over here. How's it going, Hi Banana? So this is going to be for Tim. Good luck, Tim. There's Golbat. Invader Zim. Invader Zim's okay. I actually never really enjoyed the show too much myself, but there was a point in life where I was working for Coca-Cola and I was running an eBay store at the same time because I was always trying to be more productive and save up money so that I could go to like college, right? And one of my most successful products were, wow, that looks nice. One of my most successful products were Invader Zim graphic t-shirts and graphic hoodies. They just always sold. People loved it. And so Netflix has also brought it back, which means it's just been, yes, very popular. cold pulls, man. Those were all cold. Sorry about that, Tim. Let's see if I can get you the rest of these if you want. Tell you what, when they're cold like that, why don't you just take all of them? I don't even... Oh, wait, you got one more pack. You got one more pack. What am I doing? What do we got? Also cold. Just take all the bulk when they're cold like that. And then Tim would probably be over here somewhere. Wait, are you back here? Yes, you are back here. No Rebel Clash yet. Rebel Clash will be here on Monday, sadly. He says, oh my gosh, no luck. Yeah, sometimes they're cold like that, Tim. Tough luck. There were so much cartoons I watched growing up, I can't remember them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them. Okay, let's get the names on these packs. The very first person to buy in was Chief. So he's player 1, then Cheese. So we have room for 2 more players. I'm going to go ahead and pick 5 Pokemon. Jennifer says, you shipping cards tonight? Nope, I'm not shipping cards tonight. I'll be shipping cards probably Monday, all right? Monday. Look for Monday. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All right. I've picked out 5 Pokemon for Who's That Pokemon. We just have to have enough players to play. And if we can't get them together, what we'll do, just email me my cards, please. Oh my God, you're funny. Hey, that's Mazwara.
Let's play some Guess Them On.
Heck yeah. All right. Who's that Pokemon? Do-do-do.
Four Unbroken Bonds, please.
EB Nuggets wants some Unbroken Bonds. Sounds good. After they're gone, I don't know if I'll replenish them. And the reason for that is because I can't decide if there's still a good value for you guys. I was doing an analysis on the cards from that set, and while there's many good cards in the Unbroken Bonds set, what concerned me is that the Charizard Reshiram isn't selling very quickly. I'm worried he has too much competition between the Shining Legends, I'm sorry, not Shining Legends, the Shining Hidden Fates Charizard and the Burning Shadows Charizard. That's what my concern is. What was my top 5 shows as a kid? Ooh, that's a tough question. Well, I have to say, you might be surprised to learn the #1 thing I watched more than anything else was the news. I was a kid who watched the news. I watched the news all the time. So that would probably take first place. Nice, pulling Mullane. That's a full art. Actually, probably not the best full art, but it is a full art. As a kid, huh? Definitely Avatar Airbenders on that list. I can't speak. Avatar Airbenders, pretty mind-blowingly good. Oddish Clefable. Avatar Airbender. Red's Challenge. Oh, and that's it. That's the end of them. All right, EB Nuggets, you're pulling that hot full art. You should take this Red's Challenge with you while you go. Yeah, I digged Avatar. My brother bought me the Blu-ray set for my birthday, and I loved it. Who was that? That was EB Nuggets, right? So he's going to be over here. Here you are. Chief goes over here. Jeez. Trying to remember of other shows that I would call the best, right? You know, I have to say South Park. South Park, I didn't get to watch it till I was a little bit older. And that was because back then I learned how to do peer-to-peer pirating using software called BearShare. And my now brother-in-law, his name was Frank, or it is Frank. He's married to my oldest sister. He introduced me to South Park, even though my parents probably would not have approved. But he introduced me to South Park, and it easily became my favorite cartoon. Today, it's still probably top 5 in terms of shows I enjoy. So you would be surprised that I choose South Park because South Park is still playing today, still a successful franchise that plays on the air. But you have to remember, South Park's like, I don't know how old South Park is. Let me look it up. When did South Park begin? South Park began in 1997, guys. It is quite literally old enough to be a show I was watching as a child. So definitely South Park. So let's see, Avatar Airbender, South Park. I'd have to say another one is definitely The Simpsons. Simpsons was a show that you didn't have to have cable for or anything like that. And it was always just cleverly written and enjoyable to watch. I think most people agreed with that. My mother would feel dubiously about it because she would think that, you know, it's too inappropriate. Which ironically, you would have Family Guy and you would have South Park arrive. Well, I think she knew about South Park. She really didn't approve of South Park. But Family Guy would arrive, and Family Guy was even worse than The Simpsons, where The Simpsons was like clever and would often talk about maybe a difficult subject or an odd subject. Family Guy just got straight to the dirty jokes and straight to the sexualized jokes. And Family Guy, it was definitely more of a crude tone than Simpsons. And so was South Park. South Park was like all potty mouth, right? But a big fan of South Park, big fan of The Simpsons. Family Guy was okay. I watched it for a while. I somehow I got sick of it. I got sick of South Park. I say South Park. Got sick of Family Guy. Sorry, there's so many names. I'm mixing them. Futurama is really good, but I really didn't watch Futurama until I was more of a young adult, and that's because I didn't have any way to watch it. It just didn't show up on the television at the right times, or I missed it until I was an adult, and then I caught up on it. So it can't be counted because I wasn't really watching it as a kid. But yeah, The Simpsons, I was watching that as far back as when I was a young kid, you know, getting ready for, let's say, midnight mass, Christmas, and Simpsons would be on the air playing their Christmas episode. So it's one of those really old memories. One of those really old ones. I sell propane and propane accessories. Wow, we need one more player, by the way, guys. Basically, if you want to play Who's That Pokemon, you buy a pack of Shining Legends for $8, and the game begins. Don't be shy. Who's out there being shy? We need one more player, and it begins. Who's that Pokemon? Did I name 4? I think I named 4. Can I use my $18 for 2 mystery packs, and Who's That Pokemon instead of grading one of my cards, says Rakusagai. Let me see. Do you have your card right here? Well, the problem is your card. What happened last time? I moved all of the PSA submission requests to a different location briefly. I should go get them. I'm open-minded to it. The problem is it's not on the desk, so I can't do it right now, and I don't want to forget to do it. Let me throw this back here. Rakusagai, he's like, I want to play. Send me in, coach. And Pokemon number 1 was Vibrava. No, it wasn't. Let's move this up here. Listen to the music, man. That's a good beat. My son is into Paw Patrol and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Pokemon and Transformers animation and Peppa Pig and One Piece in a while. What? He says, no problem, it's okay. Yeah, wait for, maybe I can bring, I should get the submissions back so that I can send out the next PSA submission. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. When I saw that screen door moved in my back door, I was like, oh man, time for security. Stream to-do list? I do not want a stream to-do list. It is a bad idea. My kids love PJ Masks. Let's see what this is. Is it possible to use my $18 for 1 mystery pack and 2 Unbroken Bonds instead of grading my Cartana? He's like, oh my god, the Unbroken Bonds packs are hot right now. How's it going, DL? DL, we need one more player. When are you going to play? We need one more player for Who's That Pokemon? Do. PJ Masks, where are the PJ Masks? Gotta catch them all. Pikachu. Pikachu. Throw that over here.
Put DL in.
Put DL in. DL. Oh, Chief just paid for you to play. He says, I don't know any Pokemon but Charizard. Snap. Chief wants to play so bad. Well, Chief, do you want to put someone else in? He says, good luck, DL. Oh, he says, let's go. All right. DL. He's like, I don't know anything but Charizard. Boy, it's time for you to learn. So what I'm going to do at the beginning of this round of Who's That Pokemon, we're actually going to reveal what generation all the Pokemon are from, so that it's a little more fair, okay? Also, I need some good music. Where's the good music? You know, I haven't even been checking to see if these videos have been getting demonetized, but I'm like 90% sure they are. They probably have been demonetized. Come on, man. Man, YouTube just sucks. I can't believe I gotta go searching for this. All right, putting that on. All right, we're playing around at Who's That Pokemon with Chief, Cheese, Mahasvara, and DL. The way the game works is I give one tip away for what Pokemon we are talking about, and then you have a chance to guess, and then I'll give another tip, and you'll get another guess. Now, all 5 Pokemon, let me just double check. All 5 Pokemon are from Gen 1 Pokemon to make things a little easier for everyone, because that's usually the generation most people are familiar with. They've been around the longest, so you've had more time to guess. You've had more time to memorize them, I mean. All right, so we're going to get started. The first Pokemon is a Fire type. Have your guesses, everyone. Mahasvara got it. It is, in fact, Growlithe. Wow. That ended very fast. My cat's laying in the trash pile. All right. The next Pokemon, tip number 1. This Pokemon is a basic Pokemon. Chief says Pikachu. Mahasvara says Caterpie. Metalex says Pikachu. We're missing DL, I think. DL says Bulbasaur. Tip number 2. This Pokemon does not have legs. Cheese says Caterpie. What? You're not playing, Cheese. Chief says Weedle. I think Weedle technically has legs. Insects have legs. Metalax says Butterfree. I think Butterfree has legs too. He's got those little feet. Mahasvara guesses Ekans. And we're waiting on DL. Tiger's like, damn it. Oh, Cheese is playing. I'm sorry, Cheese. Cheese. I'm so bad at this. I got to get better at it. You are playing. DL! Wait, did DL already guess? No, he hasn't guessed. DL guesses Voltorb. All right, next round. This Pokemon, the next tip. This Pokemon can learn self-destruct in the video games. Chief Buffalo chooses Electrode. Cheese says Voltorb. Metalax says Geodude, and Mazavar says Coughing. DL says Magnemite. So what's going to happen is I accidentally thought that Metalax was playing. It would have been Geodude. I'll choose a new Pokemon. So, because one of you guys is going to be like, oh, it was Geodude based on the way his voice sounded. We're starting with the new Pokemon now. So that round is being passed. All right? You got me there, Metalax. For some reason, I thought you were in the game. All right, we're starting the next Pokemon. Here we go. New Pokemon. This Pokemon is a grass type. Chief Buffalo guesses Oddish, and in fact, it is Oddish. Wow. That's some good first tries. Crazy. That's two points. So Chief and Mahasvar are tied. All right. Next Pokemon. This Pokemon's also a grass type. There we go. Spit it out. This Pokemon is also a grass type. Caterpie is technically a bug type. Cheese says Ivysaur. Actually, how is he treated in the game? They're treated as a bug type in the game. DL says Bellsprout. All right, so the next tip. In Generation 1, this Pokemon does not have an evolution. Scyther. Mary's like, it's Eevee. Chief Buffalo actually got it. It is Tangela. Tangela is a grass type that does not evolve in Gen 1. Woo! My cat's loving this trash. DL says Tangela. Oh, damn. All right, we're ready for the next Pokemon. Oh, did I write Chief's point down? Let me write his point down. Chief needs one more point to win. All right, for the next round, this Pokemon has a total of 3 forms, so 3 evolutions, basically. Basic, middle, and end, okay? Just like Charizard. So it would be Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, okay? So this Pokemon has 3 forms. That's your first tip. Cheese says Squirtle. DL says Bulbasaur. Mary says it's Eevee. Here's the cat. She's hanging out by the trash pile. Mahasvara says Geodude. We missing anyone? I don't think we're missing anyone, right? I think we got everyone there. Okay, the next tip. Let's see. This Pokemon is in the second part of the tree of the evolution chain. Okay, so it's evolved once and it can evolve one more time. So that's your next tip. Have your guesses. Chief Buffalo says Charmeleon. Weeping Bell, Nidorino. Next tip. This Pokemon has no arms and no legs. Mary says, is it Dio? Chief Buffalo actually got it. It is Metapod. Oh my god, that was fast. That's fast work, man. It is Metapod. Holy. That's 3 for 3, man. Chief just won the game early. The game is over if somebody guesses 3 in a row. You got it, man. Woo! Congratulations, Chief. Wow, that was a fast game. You were really, really good at those. Holy heck. All right, now we can end this music. Congratulations. That was actually really fast. Go back to C418 now. Holy. He's like, Metapod. Got 1, 2. Let's see what you get, Chief. 3 and 4. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. 3, 4. Really like that game. It's very fun. Kind of feel like saying the gen of the Pokemon narrows it down too much, to be honest. True. Then again, yeah, I see what you're saying. Maybe it does. Maybe it makes it too easy to, like, use a Pokedex. I see what you're saying. We got Yveltal. Well, we could play again, and I could include all Pokemon. He says, if there was every gen, then it would take forever. Yeah, I have mixed feelings. I don't know. Oh, nice. Shiny Volcanion. Sadly, he is off-center. Why are they always off-center? My test tube Mewtwo that I pulled was off-center. The frick? It's so hard to pull on-center Shining Legends cards. We've got Double Colorless Energy and Shaman. Last pack. Here we go. Not necessarily, since just giving the type gives a big hint, to be honest. I think I have to agree. It actually narrows it down to, like, you know, maybe like 20 Pokemon almost. And if 4 people all have one different guess, then you can narrow it down even further by the time you reach the next step. So I see what he's saying. Yeah, maybe what we'll start to do is include more generations. What are you guys doing with these arrows? Rebel. Rebel is not in. I'm so sorry. Rebel will be in on Monday. Who was that? That was Temlet. Temlet, Rebel's not in. Can I keep the Shaman? Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, Temlet. I need to get onto the description of the live stream and say that he's not available. The Rebel Clash. He was supposed to be here today, but the Rebel Clash did not show up. I'm about to get martial law. No! No, don't martial law me! We could have another round if you guys wanted. Maybe we could play with mystery packs to keep the mystery packs going. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but I suppose if you'd win, you'd have 4 mystery packs, which would give you actually quite a good chance of winning that. Quite a good chance of winning the Mewtwo. Remember, this is the card you're trying to win in the mystery pack game. This PSA 10 Shining Legends Mewtwo. The mystery packs are $5 each. Up to you guys what you want to do. He says, I'll take a hidden and a mystery then. Temlet, there's no hidden fates either. There are no hidden fates. You know what? I'm going to go fix the description right now because we're going to have this problem all night if I don't. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm going to fix it right now. I should have fixed it before I started. They sell out, man. They just sell out, don't they? Oh, wow. You can see the price list so easily. Oh, this is so good. All right. So modern Sword and Shield Rebel Clash should say restocking next to it. And Hidden Fate. Oh, Hidden Fates does say restocking next to it. All right. So we're just going to save that for Rebel Clash, though. Temlet, if you need to, I think I can give you a refund if you paid with PayPal. Let me see. I'm just jumping to PayPal right now while I'm on my laptop. I think this was you. It must have been. All right. I'm refunding you right now, Temlet. No problem. Temlet said face reveal. There you go, Temlet. Your $18 went back. You're good, man. No problems. And we updated the description of the live stream, so that's accurate too now. Perfect. What we have, Temlet, we have, well, you can actually see the price list in the description of the live stream. We've got Shining Legends in, Cosmic is back in, we have Unbroken Bonds, but they're way more expensive now. We have, what else do we have? You know, I have these tag team powers collections. I could open all of them and see what kind of packs they give us. You want to do that? Well, they've just been sitting on my computer this whole time. Here, let me go grab them. So these have just been sitting on my PC. I'll show you guys what I mean. Put a hat on my cat and then show you? I don't think she'd like that. So right here, these power collections, I have 4 of them, and they come with booster packs, so I should probably open that for you. She's looking at us. She doesn't like to be away from me. It's so cute. Kitty, I'm gonna make a mess, Kitty. What do you think of that? You don't hang out here, Kitty. I'm gonna make a mess. What you could do is give what gen the Pokemon is from as a hint after a few other things as well. Now, she actually likes me a lot. She's probably desperate for me to go pet her, actually. But I do these live streams instead, and probably she's laying there lonely. It's a better description. How's it going, G-Raider? G-Raider? We got some XY evolutions. What? All right, so we have a number of booster packs. Look at this. Cosmic, Sword and Shield, Evolution, Celestial Storm, Sword and Shield, Lost Thunder, and even the base set from Sun and Moon. Huh. Flip that over real fast. And then we got this big, beautiful card. Look at this. That's so cool. So that's it's like a full art, but it's huge. And you can actually send these off to be graded, but I'm just going to put it in this pile of other large cards that I own right now. Oh, that's where the Leafeon Glaceon comes from. That's why I saved them. Because they must be promos exclusive to this set. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Kitty, you ready for more trash? How's it going, Ethan? Is this considered like a rare? It's not really considered a rare. It's just this promo of Leafeon. I don't know if anyone wants those. Weird. All right, more packs. Let's see if they're exactly the same. So I've got Sword and Shield, 2 Cosmic, 2 Sword and Shield, 1 Lost Thunder, 1 base set, 1 Celestial Storms, and 1 Evolutions. Yeah, so they're pretty much the same. Interesting. Ethan is my 10-year-old nephew. We are both big fans. Oh, very cool. Put this over here. There it is, another big card. Woo! Let's see what else we got. So I got 2 more of these boxes to open. Okay, so it looks like they give the same stuff every time. The same booster packs. My cat's watching me throw the trash over her head. Must be exciting. Move these over here. Yeah, I've been meaning to open these the whole time, but I've just been too lazy. All right. Move this over here. Looks like these giant cards are not going to score 10. These last 2 have clearly had a cutting issue. You can see on the back, there's kind of like a white thin line there, and that's going to make it fail a 10 for sure. But this is, look how nice that is. That's the Darkrai Umbreon, you will probably want to buy this and like frame it and not really worry about grading it because it's not worth grading. Still nice to look at. Can I have Leafeon? Hey, mister. I can save you, Leafeon. He's going to go into the for sale bucket with the other Leafeon. Don't worry, he won't be expensive. He'll be like $1, to be honest. But I got to recoup some of my losses here because these weren't free. I got to recoup it. Most of this stuff I'm not even after. Like the booster packs and all that. I've already got booster packs. I don't really care about giant cards too much. Really, I'm just after the Umbreon Darkrai and the Espeon Deoxys full arts. It's the only reason I bought these. I just wanted to have a few so I could send them off to be graded. I didn't even buy that many because I don't know how popular they'll be. Maybe not that popular at all. All right, now wait a second. Which set is missing its Sword and Shield pack? Is it this set? Hold on. Does this have 2 packs of it? Yes, it does. So that was the set that was missing it. So there's 8 packs here. So I would do $40 for this set if anyone wants to open these on the live stream. So $40 if you want the whole set. It includes a combination of different packs, and it contains that weird Evolutions pack that I normally don't offer. Oh, will this even fit? There might be too many of these to fit. I'm just going to keep these like this. So these are random sets. Really what you're getting are 2 Sword and Shield, 2 Cosmic, a Lost Thunder, a Base Set, a Celestial Storms, and an Evolutions XY. Yeah, $1 for Leafeon's fine, Jennifer. You might want to pay me later. You might want to pay me later when you're ready to buy those other ones.
Mixed stack, mister.
Mixed stack, Tim, this one's for you. It's the best one. I saved it just for you. Where can I place these? I don't even know where to place these. Guess I'll place them over here. Okay, these are for Tim. Good luck, Tim. Awesome. Hopefully you get some hot pulls in here, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I want to know the secret Krabby Patty formula for when they're putting these things together. In terms of like RNG and all that, right? So you got 2 Cosmic. There's a Sword and Shield. Here's an Evolutions from XY. Here's a Celestial Storms from Sun and Moon. There's your other Sword and Shield. And this is the Lost Thunder from Sun and Moon. And here's another base set. What? How many packs was this? This was 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 packs. Let's see what you got. Showering my cat with trash. She's a trash cat now. This is for Tim. Good luck, Tim. It's Tim, right? All right, the first pack isn't going to be good luck. It's going to be a greenback. We have How, Pinsir, Rare Candy, Paris. Is my camera tilted to the side? There we go, that's better. Dupiter, Mariani, Spearow, and Crabominable. Next pack. This is Lost Thunder. Also looked like a greenback, but let's see what the cards in here are like, because we never see Lost Thunder. It's pretty rare for us to open it. Here's Lampent, Grovyle, Adventure Bag, Dedenne, Cyndaquil, Pineco, Eevee, Bruxish, who's looking pretty insane, Donphin, and Espeon as well. That's pretty cool. Next pack. This is Sword and Shield. We've opened a lot of Sword and Shield. Aurora Energy Dreadnought. 3, 4. Mawile, Acrobite, Last Chance, Bellsprout. So this is the base set for Sun and Moon. C Dot and Delmise. I'm so laggy. I hate you, Sprint. Oh, that sucks, man. Let's find out what we have in this pack of evolutions. Slowbro Spirit Link. Pokedex. Haunter. Weedle. Electabuzz. Drowsy. Staryu. Metal Energy. And Reverse Hollow Diglett. What if it had been Charizard? Cool. Sword and Shield. 3, 4. We've got Lucky Egg, Mantine, Crushing Hammer, Wooloo, Grookey, Sobble, Rhyhorn, Roselia, Rillaboom, and Dreadnought. Alright, and here's our Cosmic. Metal X. With Belba and Bryson, man. Oh, man, let's get some last pack luck. Come on, last pack luck. And it is not lucky. Slurpuff Golurk.
We consider BGS grading. Unlike PSA, they authenticating grade. Non-English, Japanese cards as well, Chinese, Korean, and etc. First time, Dono, keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks, man. Okay, so we just saw some really tough pulls on those packs. I want to try and help you out here because personally it crushed my soul seeing no good pulls in there. I'm going to give you a card I don't even like, but maybe you will like it. It's not a card that's not valueless. It's simply a card that I don't like it personally. So you're going to have this Zygarde. And why don't I give you one other... I'll give you this Jesse and James as a consolation prize. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, the only thing you got that was interesting was this Reverse Hollow Diglett. And that was it. That was cold as hell. So enjoy Jesse and James and Zygarde. You pull these from Hidden Fates. Those are Hidden Fates full arts. Not bad. This is going to go to Tim. They're on me, Tim. Let me toss this in here. The reason I don't care for Zygarde is just because I don't like the way he looks. Can I have my Espeon too? You definitely have your Espeon. I took all of the rares, all the reverse hollows, and placed them right into your bag, Tim. Tim, that's 2 for 2 for you in terms of bad pulls. If you did that twice more, you would get the cursed roll. Did you know that? In the Discord, there's a really hard roll to unlock called the cursed roll, where you have to get no hits in your pulls, which is pretty rare, actually. It's very rare that you do not get, like, at least a GX. All right, so after Tim, we have Shahidi Sayashi says, will you consider BGS grading? Unlike PSA, they authenticate and grade non-English Japanese cards as well, Chinese, Korean, etc. First time donation. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. I could probably learn BGS. Yeah, I could probably learn BGS. Up to this point, I've kind of not bothered with BGS. But if the demand for BGS was there, I could probably do it. It would just add a level of complexity to submissions is all. Right now, I actually prefer PSA myself, but if people want BGS, I'm open-minded to that. So you're saying they will do it for like Korean and stuff like that? Non-English, Chinese, Korean, and etc., huh? What about BTS? That's it. We're doing BTS right now. PSA, BGS. People really like the black label. If you guys want a bunch of 9.5s, that's their favorite grade, says Pongo. Sounds like Pongo's had some tough experiences with that. Tell us how you really feel. DL says lol. There you go, kitty. Have some energy cards. So, we have more of these mixed sets if you guys are interested. Here they are. 1, 2, and 3. These are $40 each. They contain a total of 8 packs, including a Pokemon XY booster pack for evolutions. If you've never opened them, evolutions, you might be tempted to just for the fun of it. Guy Redder says, good luck to all. I'll just mark them 40 so I don't forget. And these are mixed packs. You know what I had to do? I had to add more to them. I had to add a Shining Legends pack to them. And maybe I should add an Unbroken Bonds to them. And then they would be really expensive. Or maybe I should reduce them. Maybe I should take a Sword and Shield pack away and a Cosmic Eclipse pack away. And this would actually reduce their price. Yeah, maybe I could do that. What do you guys think? You don't need 2 packs, right? Here. So if I take one of these out, and I take one of these out, give me Cosmic, says Cheese.
Give me Cosmic.
That would mean we just have one of each, right? Yeah, that's one of each. I like that a little bit better because it will be cheaper for you, but it will still give you the mixed set experience. Oh, Mahasvara wants a mixed set anyways.
Hey, mister, get me a mixed set.
Toss these back in. This will be yours, Mahasvara, that one right there. But first, we're going to take care of Cheese. He's going after Cosmic. Good luck, Cheese. Not a bad set. Still pretty affordable. Gives you a chance for the Charizard, Brexen. But also, you're probably after the girls, right? So there's some girls in this set that go for quite a bit of money. So that makes perfect sense. Let's see what you get. How's it going, MJ Plays?
I will take one, too.
Damn. There's one left. There's one mixed set left for 40 bucks if somebody wants it. He says, long time no see. Oh, I'm glad you're back. All right, so these are for Cheese. Good luck, Cheese. Stoutland and Ursaring. Next pack. He says, I lost interest in Pokemon a bit. Yeah, that's understandable. It happens, man. What do we have back here? Mallow and Lana, Trevenant. Rosa has hidden from me for months now. Just won a Smash Brothers tournament. I was playing as Captain Falcon. Damn, congratulations, man. When I was in college, I won multiple Smash Brothers competitions, and it is a terrific feeling. It's like I could brag about my degree, or I could brag about winning Smash Brothers tournament. Which one do you think I'd talk more about? Probably the Smash Brothers tournament. Woobat, Ducklet, Helioptile, Cosmog, Slugma, Braveria. I mean, let's be honest. Let's get the most important things in order. There you go, Cheese. You got your Wishy-Washy. Hollow Wishy-Washy. Perfect. And the last pack's a greenback. RIP! Your cards were cold. Your packs were icy cold. Mad Cargo, Swanna. So sorry, Cheese. Cheese, you got to pull those hot pulls for us, all right? Come on, Cheese. Only hot pulls for Cheese. You know what the problem was? Nobody cut a pack tonight. And so Cheese ended up getting tough pulls. What the hell, guys? I once knew a Cheese who lived in Oregon. Huh. Mahasvara says, hey, mister, give me a mix set. All right, and that was going to be this right here. He's like, don't give me those gay cards. It's too late. They're already in your bag. So this is for Mahasvara. Good luck, Mahasvara. So the last set was completely cold. Are you a professional? That's right, I'm a professional. What? I'm a professional. Looks like we're starting out with the XY evolutions. Let's see what we get here. These mixed sets from the boxes usually have at least one hit. So we have Raticate, Coughing, Revive, Here Comes Team Rocket, Ghastly, Caterpie,
Please, mister.
Switch. Is that it? Oh man, that's stingy. I don't understand how these packs work. Oh, there's a rare Here Comes Team Rocket back here. Is that it? Okay, I got it. Let's leave up the switch. It's a reverse hollow. There you go. It's off center too, isn't that sad? All right, now Celestial Storm. What do we got with the Celestial? Cardconomist, imagine if somehow some pulls all the chase card in those mix set. I know, right? I had one pack of evolutions in these mixed sets. That's what I had, Temlet. So Donphin, Scyther, Whismur, Trico, Whismur, Voltorb, Sceptile, and Swampert. Next pack. Oh, there's a white back. Let's see what we get with the white back. So far, the packs have been pretty stingy. All right, we got Salazzle, Metal Saucer, Krabby, Q-Font, Baltoy, Salandit, Ponyta, Energy Switch, and Holographic Rhyperior. Hot. Oh my god, dude. Next pack, we got Base Set. That's a greenback. Can I just buy evaluations? That's right, we're selling evaluations. The Base Set gives you Polyswag, Primarina. Let's see what we got here. Definitely Charizard Brexen coming up. I can feel it in my loins. Torkoal, Ponyard, Togedemaru, Flabebe. Oh, you do have something. Full Art, Alolan Persian, perfectly off-center. All right, that is actually a hit. So you got one Full Art so far. Let's see if you get another. Mosfire goes, oof. Yep. Don't you love it? Off-center. It's amazing. Grovyle, Fairy Charm. Wait, what set was this from? Cutie Fly, Chinchou. Oh, here we go. Oh, you should have bought this one, Cheese. Look at this. It's the Artist Girl. I don't even know who this is. We've never pulled it before. Awesome. It looks well centered on the back. Nice. Mina. I have no idea what she's worth. Would I consider just selling evolutions? I mean, I'm open-minded to it. It's just that I don't want you guys to lose money. If you're going to open packs with me, I want to know that you guys can make money on the packs. You have a shot at making money on the packs. I consider the packs like a form of gambling, basically. And I would feel better knowing you can make money on the gambling. But I feel that Evolutions is not necessarily a good pack to be opening. Too expensive, and the pulls are too common. Cheese says, I want her. Send her in. How much would you sell them for? I don't know, actually. All right, there's your reverse hollows. I'm going to send those in with you, Mahasvar, because I know you prefer those. And I always have a huge thing to ship to you anyways. I don't think there's ever a week where I don't have something large to ship with Mahasvar's name on it. That's James. Where's Mahasvar? Here you are. TCC, donate the Alolan Persian to Quick Quip. I certainly will. I'll tell Quick Quip she's got all Persians. She'll be like, what? Let me close this. He says, I'll buy if you sell them. Well, I tell you what, I'll keep that in mind, Temlet. Next time I'm on putting together some booster boxes. Cheese says, what pack did Mina come out of? You know, been either Celestial Storm or Lost Thunder or the Sun and Moon base set. It was one of those three, okay? But I don't know which one it was because I tossed it to the side. So that was Mahasvara's pulls. After Mahasvara, DL wants one of these mixed sets as well. There is one mixed set left. Good luck, DL. Let's see where it takes you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Steam Siege good? What? There's the Evolutions pack. Here's Cosmic. And here's Base Set. Oops. All right. So starting out with the Base Set. Don't look. What do we have? Full Mantis. Here's Celestial. Come on, Celestial. And that's going to give us... Oh, wow. This was actually a greenback, but it still gave you a hit. How bizarre. So you picked up Vileplume GX, and you know what? It is in good shape. Here's the Evolutions pack. So I don't understand how energy cards work in this set. Let's see. You got Raticate. I really don't understand this set. Kakuna. Machop. Vulpix. So there's a fire energy. Ponyta. All right, so you've got reverse holo Ponyta. No reverse holo Charizards. I don't understand. Was there a rare in there? Super confusing. Oh, Raticate's rare. Oh. Let me give you the Raticate. You probably want him because it's so bizarre looking. Unless you've opened a ton of XY. I have not, obviously. Here's Celestial Storms. What's coming into Celestial Storms? Probably some big hit card, right? Matang, Voltorb, Sneasel, C-Dot, Gulpin, C-Dot, Lantern, and Holographic Stevens Resolve. Wow, that's so cool, man. You haven't opened any either? Let me throw these in for you then. Where does it stop? Here, let me throw these in for you. All right, that's going to be a greenback. That's Rhyhorn. Oof, that was tight. That's what she said. Next pack. Rosa Reverse Holo. So close to being the full art cheese, but not quite. What do we have here? Typhlosion Reverse Holo. That looks awesome. Let me throw that in. And Sword and Shield is a white back. Still room for a hit card. Let's find out what's in here. All right. Salazzle, Bisharp, Snom, Grookey, Shelder, Mawile, Ponyta, Chinchou, and Holographic Bolton. Dude, these packs are stingy. I don't know what to say. Poor Tim, he got absolutely nothing. And DL, I think you kind of got nothing too. Let me see. So Bolton, Typhlosion, those are kind of cool, but they're not like full arts. You got reverse. Oh, you did get one hit. It was the Vileplume. All right. You're rich in Vileplumes, man. Wow. Stingy, dude. Is it just bad luck? Are they normally this stingy? Has anyone else opened these? Throw this over here. DL. Brian L on the table, huh? Chief B? Yeah, it was funny. Chief sponsored DL to play the Who's That Pokemon game, but Chief ended up winning anyways. Please yell while opening.
Please yell while opening.
All right, here we go. I opened two myself at home and got at least one hit, says Mahasvara. Huh. That doesn't seem like a lot. If there's 8 booster packs, you would hope to have more than one hit, probably 2 or 3 hits per box. Are they just stingier, maybe? Who knows? Maybe it's just luck. I bet it's just luck. Pokemon is not like hoarding the good cards or anything. Don't give them the good cards. Give them the bad cards. All right, here we go, Cheese. We're starting. I feel it. I feel it, Cheese. This is where you pull all the hot cards. Oh, sorry, kitty. Just tossed a pack on her. She doesn't even care. She just lays there and waits for it to fall down. So we start out with Ponyard and Gallade Holo. It's a trading card game, so all luck, says Pongo. This is going to be Passimian. Whoa. Maha going again.
Let's open the last mix set and see the polls.
Good idea. Let's do it. Cheese, you're getting all junk. So far, you gotten one white back. It was Gallade Holo. Cricketune, you're not even getting a trainer art. Oh my God. Pray for a Red's Pikachu because this has been cold. Oh, you did actually get trainer art, but it was Steelix. Steelix trainer art. Hot. Congratulations, Cheese. Cheese, if I were you, I'd go one more time. I'm just going to say that. All right, let's put this over here. I'm just going to put that out there. Cheese, you are doing really well at pulling these cards that you're not trying to pull. True, Jasmine's on the Steelix card, Cheese. Consider that for a moment. All right. Monfire, let's open the last mix set and see the pulls. Toss this over here. So these are for Mahasvara, the Evolutions pack at the back, but it's going to be on the top when we're ready. 1, 2. I want to get a base set Charizard for under $300. What PSA grade should I aim for? And do you think it would be a Furious Rajang? No, it would not be a Furious Rajang. What you could do is you could go for an ungraded Charizard, and that would probably get you a nicer Charizard than an already graded one, because once they've been graded, the price goes up, and $300 is enough to buy a nice ungraded one. However, if you want a certain grade, then you will pay the premium to have that certain grade. So if you buy it raw, you risk buying a shit card for too much. If you buy it graded, the grade ensures you get exactly what you think you're getting.
Last try.
Last try? All right, sounds good, cheese. All right, we're starting with the Evolutions pack. I'm just going to flip this around. Oh, so this is... Oh, you got something. Oh, look at this Mewtwo. That looks awesome, actually. Check that out. I didn't know he was in this set. That looks really nice. Woo! Is he a better pull? I don't even know anything about this set. He's like, nice, a Mewtwo. I like how comments can't convey the same feelings, you know what I mean? Everyone's like, it's a Mewtwo! Mewtwo EX. Congratulations, Mahasvara. Was hoping for Misty's determination. Oh, interesting. Is the Mewtwo worth anything? He'd be like, yeah, worth about $5. Clan Pearl Metagross. Oh, nice. Oh, but it's off center. Oh. I saw the Articuno and I got so hyped, and then I saw the centering. You're getting the Metagross as well. The Metagross is real cool. Metagross is cooler than the Articuno, though. Help me get TCC's attention for grading my Umbreon. I made it. Oh, okay. I got you. I heard you. I got you, man. Oops. We got Mariani. Symphonia goes, "Ree, thanks." No, thank you. Thank you, Symphonia. I'm glad you got the Umbreon you were going after. Was it the Umbreon you were going after or the Espeon? Mega Charizard is the chase card. Oh, I see. There's Snorunt. Throw this over here. We've got Toxicroak. Oops, wrong pile. MJ says, do it. Hold on. Oh. Oh, no. MJ, don't mess with my mods. That's not okay. Ooh, look at this reverse hollow Snorlax. That's nice. Do it. You don't have power over me. Place this over here. This Corviknight over here. Sweet. Do it, I dare you. I'll fight you, man. Toxicroak, Snorunt, Rockruff, Mariani. Is it Mariani? Ribombee, Metagross, Articuno, Mewtwo. Man, the Mewtwo looks so nice, and the Articuno does as well. Man, it's too bad that the Articuno is off-center, because if it wasn't, I feel like that would be a really nice card to grade. This card looks like it could be graded. Let's check the back of the card real fast, though. Am I wrong in seeing this? Does this look like it has a bent corner? Right there. Do you see that? Maybe not. Is it just my eyes? That almost looks like the corner's a little bent. Give DL my Snorlax reverse hollow. That's for DL. Let's check the back. The back looks pretty clean. So the back looks clean. All right, let's get Mahasvara's cards right here. Perfect. Well, I'm glad something better than nothing got pulled out of the Evolutions pack. And DL's over here. Man, I'm going to have to get a separate pile here. This pile's gotten really big. DL. Here you go, DL. Picking up that Snorlax. The full arts tend to turn in on corners like that. Oh, so I'm not just seeing things. Why is the card quality always so tricky? God, man. Jesus. All right, we're moving on to Cheese. Good luck, Cheese. This is it, Cheese. You're going to hit it. Big hit card coming. I can feel it. Hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everyone say a prayer for Cheese to the Poke Gods. 3 sets of Cosmic equals 69. I have to hit it now. Better hit it, right? So, okay, what do we got here? Oh, nice. This is so well centered, too. You got Naganadel Guzzlord alternative art right off the bat. Yeah, that looks like a 10, actually. That looks gradable. Next pack, what do we got here? Another white back card. Find out what's in here. Oh, look at... Oh, I thought that was going to be another full art. Is Wishy-Washy. Don't get your hopes up. Is Wishy-Washy. Get out here, Wishy-Washy. Next pack, that's a green back. Kitty, am I showering you in Pokepacks? She's finally jumping away. She's like, I can't take it anymore. She's like, this level of disrespect. Keep tossing Pokepacks on top of her. We got a low and Sandslash. I don't know if you want... I don't think you do. I don't think you collect those. All right, what do we have here? Your last pack. Hey, there's a reverse holo Steelix. Maybe I will steal him away. Give that away to Wellick someday. All right, you get 2 hit cards there, Cheese. You get a very nice Naganadel Guzzlord and the Wishy-Washy, which is pretty lame. He always is lame, but this is actually pretty good. Time to go dead. It's not a bad pull, man. Cheese is going to be like, yeah, but it's not the girl. Cheese! He's like, I'll trade you my whole bag for another pack. Toss that in there. Well-centered trash. Who hurt you, Cheese? Show me where they hurt you. Toss this over here. And we got all these energy cards. Let's get these off the table at this point. Trash pile's already building up. Didn't sacrifice enough cut cards, Cheese. Rosa hurt. Rosa hurt me. Show on the doll where they hurt you. You going to bed?
I feel like down for sleep. I feel like my leg hurts.
Your leg hurts. Here comes the box. I'll trade you for my Guzzlord for a Shining to cut. Oh my god. Jeez, you should save the Naganadel Guzzlord, and then what happens is when Rebel Clash comes out, you should trade me for 5 packs of Rebel. See? That's big brain. Much smarter. What do you think? Much smarter. Miles Tavares like, I'll do the trade. You think you'll do the trade? I'll steal him. He's on my table. He's like, yeah, I'll buy you a pack right now, man. Give me that Naganadel. Snatch it right off the table is what I'll do. Don't do it, Cheese. You save it, and if you really don't want Naganadel Guzzlord, trade it for... Well, I mean, honestly, you could trade him for more Cosmic if you want to go deeper on Cosmic. But we have Rebel Clash coming as well on Monday. So you might want to trade him out for Rebel Clash on Monday. And get more out of the card. Because the card's worth more than 1 pack of Shining. I sell Shining for only $8. I mean, at the least, you could ask for 2 Shining. Cheese says, oh yes, more Cosmic. Well, I'll trade you 5 packs of Cosmic for him if you want. Basically, you'll go again. Do it, Cosmic. All right, let's do it. Cheese going deep. Place this over here. One, two, three, four. TCC, you've convinced me to live a little longer. About 5 packs longer. Let's find out what happens in these 5 packs, though. Oh, what's this? The secret rare, huh? Let's see if you trade it up or down. So we've seen people trade up before. Ooh, oh, I got excited. I thought that was going to be the full art once again. That is going to be a lone Persian GX. Oh, another white back. Let's see where this takes us. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, what do we get? You got secret rare tag call. Whoa! Whoa, my God! Well, I mean, you went from one full art to another. Oh, there's another hit, though. Let's see where this hit goes. It's not over. It's not over. Ah, it's just Decidui. It's just Decidui. God damn it. Oh, another whiteback. Give Kitty to Quip. Oh, I got so excited for you. Hey, you got Charizard Brexen, though. He's just really off-center, Charizard Brexen. Damn, dude. Why these cards gotta be off-center sometimes? That's such trash. I hate it. And a greenback. Well, I mean, overall, the 5 packs were pretty good. It's the off-centering that's killing us here. There's Stoutland as well. You got the Stoutland. So, yeah, overall, the 5 packs were fairly good pulls. So, let's take another look. So, Stoutland, Charizard Brexen, Tag Call, and a Lone Persian. You got 4 hits out of 5 packs. Now, if these were all perfectly centered, you would easily make all your money back in grading. So you say give this to Quip. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure I would even give this to her. I've got a bunch of these. I can throw it into like the pity pile. You want me to throw it in the pity pile? Yeah, I got a bunch of those. Tag Call. He's looking off center on the right. Let's check the back of the card. I would say he has a shot at a 10, but he looks more like a 9.5 to me based on the centering on the right side of the card. So that looks like a 9.5. Stoutland is looking real well centered. Now he's got a white dot right there. That's a 9. And Charizard Brexen is clearly very off-center. This is probably an 8. Very off-center. He's got white marks down there too. This might be like a 7. Oh, I'm sorry, Cheese. Hey, low battery, 10%. We better plug in. Man, your cards were all hits. Your packs were hits, but the cards inside were just not that good. And that's exactly why, guys. Trade all those for mystery packs. Well, I guess I'd be open-minded to it. I mean, I'm in a better position to sell cards than you are from this table. Got a lot of people viewing. It's Neo Destiny packs. So you've got a bunch of bulk. I don't know if you even want the bulk. You got a Sonya non-holo. Got a nice-looking Gyarados. Steelix, Boss's Orders, Clefable, Raichu GX, Arbok. I'll be honest with you, probably the only thing I'd be interested in are these 2 off-centered cards, probably because I could sell them each for $5. Maybe the Neo Destiny Common Uncommons too, but I don't know about those, because I've got a ton of Neo Destiny Common Uncommons. A ton of them. I got a bazillion of them. Oh, right, this Shuckle is yours as well. I'll buy back this Shuckle from you. Resell it for 100. That was the Shuckle that we wrote on it the first day we opened Rebel Clash, and he is the Shuckle from Rebel Clash. So he's a pretty interested dated card. Oh man, I'm standing up and stretching. How long has it been? 94 minutes? An hour and a half. So let's get Symphonia's Umbreon. There we go. And let's grab one of, where did I put them? Oh, here they are. I'm going to grab one of these card savers. I owe the whole Pokemon community an apology. I think you used to think it was for babies, but this is very interesting. How's it going, Terra Squad? Terra Squad, it is quite interesting. You know what I had to do? I had to dazzle you with some really, really good cards. So this is going to be for Symph. Symph, let me add you in on the computer. Give me a moment. Like, for example, this card right here is being sent off degraded, and he might be worth about $200 when he comes back. Maybe more. Who knows? Maybe more. It's all about whether you can actually sell it, too, I think. All right, so we're going to add Symphonia. And it's going to be, oops, Umbreon, Neo, Discovery, Japanese. And you're in. Sweet. Let me go get my pretty cards. I'll be right back. Are you like, if I have a stroke, save me? I'll save you if you have a stroke. Just holler, okay? All right, I'm back. It's a good time to take a break right now because I've been sitting for like all day long. It's so unhealthy. Move this over here. Symphonia says, what's happening? What'd I miss? Cheese is having a depressive episode because he traded, but he did not get better cards. Damn it. So Tara, if you're still watching, I want to show you some cool cards. This one might be worth about $8,000. I think the only one you can buy on eBay right now is for about $8,000. Can I trade my Neo Discovery bulk for a mystery pack? Yes, definitely. The reason why is because that is, well, no, not for, I gotta think about it. I feel like in the long run, I would be happy to take that bulk off your hands, but selling this is the reason why I haven't accepted it from Cheese either, is because it would take so much time and effort to sell it as well. Give me time to think about it. I want to show off my cards and feel good about them. Maybe 7,000, maybe 8,000. Tara's like 8,000? Yeah. Yeah, this card might be about 8,000. So Tara, one just sold for like 6,700, and then the only other one available, the cheapest one available, is like 8,000. So that's about 8,000. I think these guys are going for like 1,000 now, right? Oops. Fix that real fast. This Charizard Brexen, he's like 300. Oh, this guy's real expensive now. He's like $1,400 now, this one, because there's not a lot of them. Well, there sort of is, but there isn't. I think this guy might be overpriced. I think his real price might be closer to 300. Oh, right. I just picked some of these up at a really decent price. I probably would be open to selling one if somebody wanted one of these for... I'd probably sell it at 65 for right now, but you might be able to get a cheaper one off eBay. Oh, this is a cool card. There's none for sale on eBay. This is Gengar Mimikyu 10. And so he's probably worth somewhere in the range of $200 to $500. It's hard to tell. It depends on what people will spend on it. So prices aren't just determined by what the seller believes the card is worth. It's also determined by what the buyer will spend on it. If you can't find a buyer and you can't sell it, then you could say, in theory, this card is worth X amount of dollars, but it's really not worth that much until it's actually sold. Then you can be like, I did sell this card for that much. Pikachu Zekrom, this is like a $200 card. Celebi Venusaur, this card will probably move up to $200 if it's not moving already. Magikarp Wailord, this might be like 100, 75 to 100. Ooh, here's a really cool one. So this card, they're all falling over. This card's real rare. This card's worth like maybe about $5,000 right now, but I genuinely believe it's going to move up much further than that. There's only 47 of these in the world. They're really rare. So he's like I bought mine for like 4,000, and I think the last one I saw listed, he started it at 5,000. Oops. This Mewtwo, he's been shifting up. I think he's going for like, is he going for like 140 at this point? They're all falling over. Oh, this is the test tube Mewtwo from Shining Legends. So you see these booster packs right here? You could pull this guy out of these booster packs, and he goes for about 100. Did he go for 140 now? Same with this Mewtwo. So this Mewtwo comes out of these booster packs, and I think he goes for roughly the same amount, about 140. So you could open up a pack, and if you get real lucky, you could pull one of these two mofos, and if it's, yeah, Temla's been pulling them. It's really cool. If you get them in really good shape, like if their centering's good, if the edges are good, if the back of the card's good, you get this nice fancy 10 grade on the card, and then people will spend quite a lot of money to own that. Mega Sableye Tyranitar is probably about 100 at this point. This Blastoise is from Unbroken Bonds, and he goes for like 200. So when you open up Unbroken Bonds, the way it works, when you open Unbroken Bonds, where'd he go? Okay, put him over here. Here we go. You have chances to pull multiple good cards from like one set. Unbroken Bonds recently has gone up in price, and here's some great cards you can pull from that set. This one's going for about 200. This one's going for like 350, but I think his real price is about 300. And this Blastoise, he's been going for about 200 as well. So if you were to open up a booster pack of Unbroken Bonds and get lucky enough to pull one of these, you know, and it grades well, there's a little bit of money to make, but it's more like gambling, okay? So there's money to lose as well, and that's how it works. There's money to lose as well. And I think a lot of times you mostly break even. Look at this Shuckle. Love him. But that's going to be my Shuckle. I'm going to hold on to him from now on. That's a very small portion of my collection, too. I have... I think I did a calculation, and I think I had, well, I don't want to say, I had a lot of PSA cards. They're quite valuable at this point. My collection's over a full year of collecting. The amount of money I have in my PSA cards has gone up quite a bit over time. Not just because I bought a lot, but also because the ones I bought ended up doubling, sometimes tripling in price. I was talking to Alkybear about how I sold him a Dark Charizard first edition holo for like $1,000 back then, and I thought I was doing good because I sold it. Nope. I was literally throwing my money away when I sold him. I regret selling him because later on he moves up to $3,000. And so if I had 3 of those Dark Charizards at a cost of $3,000, in theory I would have owned about $9,000 of alternative assets in the form of Dark Charizards, but instead I only owned the one. Huge mistake selling him. Should have just held him. He went up by so much. But it makes sense, too, because a lot of the Charizards have gone up to that price, and they're all roughly about as hard to pull as... maybe Shining Charizard's a little more difficult. I don't know, but... yeah, they're quite valuable. I love it. Look at this, see? So there's different ways to collect cards. You can put them into a folder like you did when you were a kid. Let me stand up while I'm talking. Be healthier. You can put them into a folder like you did when you were a kid. You can put them into like top loaders, and you can hold them in your hand these days, like these sexy guys. Take a look at this, right? So this is just a chunk of plastic, and let's take a cool looking card. Just grab this, I don't know, I'll just grab this Chansey. So let's say you got a card and you don't want to grade it, because there's no reason to, it's not going to get a good grade. You can like put it in one of these, right? And you can just kind of hold it in your hand and show it off to your friends. You put it on your shelf, and it wouldn't break the bank to buy an ungraded card, but, you know, it's a nice thing to try. It's a nice thing to hold. That's how I started, actually. And at some point, I'm like, oh, shit, I got to have better versions of this. So I ended up going a lot deeper. But, yeah, you could do that. Or, right, you could buy these professionally graded cards, right? And this little acronym, PSA, that stands for... what does that stand for? Professional Sports Authority? What is that? PSA. I'm trying to remember. Show it to friends. That's right. You said you were doing Shipping Monday, right, mister? That's right, Mahasvara. But anyways, my point is you can get them professionally graded like this guy. And the nice thing about having a professionally graded card is when you go to buy or when you go to sell, everyone can kind of roughly agree on the price because you know that the card's roughly in a very good or a very bad shape based on the grade. So you can trust the quality of the grade, and then you can know what you're buying. And this creates more of a professional market, more of an adult market for the cards. And what people do then is they buy card displays. I'll be right back. Oh, ouch. Let me get a card display out. Oh, where can I even put this? Oh, somebody bought some cards.
Shiny.
Shining. Hold on, let me move this out of my way. I'm going to show off this card display before we do the shining, okay? So I'm going to need, let's get my fancier ones. Because, you know, you'll end up displaying the best ones and being like, look at all my cards, man. Guess the Charizards are on the bottom, huh? Alright, here's a Charizard. I think people still like Charizards best. It's a Gengar Mimikyu, he's cool. Alright. I'm gonna have to pick the camera up now. Hopefully I don't run out of battery here. I'm gonna unplug it. We were already low on battery. Let me do this without revealing my face too quickly. All right, and this is a reflective surface, so I gotta be careful with this because I'll do a face reveal real fast here. Okay. So this is a cheap card display I bought. It wasn't that cheap. But basically, you play... Just seeing. I'm waiting for that face reveal to come out. This card display has a true reflective surface like a mirror, so if I'm at the wrong angle, you're gonna see me actually. I'm still trying to save my face reveal. All right, so that looks like all that's gonna fit there. That's okay, I'll place this over here. I'm like digging into the other room to get this. I'm dragging it out. It's kind of heavy. All right. So how's this looking so far? Yeah, you can't really see it because there's no light. You need a strong light on it in order to enjoy it. Enjoy it. Let me see. Pointing the camera away. My cat's following me and meowing like, what are you doing? Close this door real fast. Woo. Is that a little better? There it is. That's a little better. Yeah, see what's going on there? And that's just one shelf. And that's what you do with your cards, man. That's what you do with them. Let's see, can I? Maybe I can do it from right here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to show it off, really. It's because it's too dark in here. It looks even better when it's full of cards, like all the way full. I'm like running all over the house. My wife's trying to sleep in the bedroom. My cat's following me. Terra Squad says, I want a whole room of that. That'd be sick. Well, and that's what you do with them. So there's different reasons to collect the cards, right? I think some people are collecting them to make money off of them. And I think some people are collecting them for the nostalgia. And then I think some people are collecting them to display them. Show in a mirror, TCC. We'll get a better display of the cards. But yeah, they look pretty nice. These are modern, 2019. And some of the cards are really old and they're vintage. So let's see. These cards, see how this is in a big pile like this? These cards are being sent off to be graded, and there's a cost to grading them. It's like 18 bucks per card, unless it's a good card. So remember that Mewtwo? Here's one of the Mewtwo's being sent off. But here's that Umbreon, same Umbreon. He might be worth 200. Tyranitar, Espeon, and these are real old. These are from the year 2000, so those are already 20 years old. It's part of the reason why they're so expensive. My cat's trying to talk to me. Kitty. Okay. The reason I don't really use my card shelf, the reason I don't use it is because my condo is so small. I don't have anywhere I can put it. There's literally nowhere I can really put it and enjoy it. It's really sad, actually. Someday I'll be living that life of luxury. No, I won't. I'll be spending all my money on Pokemon. Be careful, Tara. If you ever start buying, be careful. You'll get sucked in. And then you'll be like, where'd all my money go? You'll be like, I thought I worked hard for money. And you'll be like, nope, it all went to Pokemon. All right, let's go ahead and service this person who bought cards. Give me a moment. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Tamlet says Shining Legends. Sell Charizard for a house. Hey, you know, some Charizards cost so much that that's actually not hard to, that's not, for example, they just sold off that first edition base set box for what, like $90,000? What's 2,500 times 36? That's enough money for a fairly large down payment on a nice home. All right, I got to replug the phone in real fast so it doesn't die. Good thing I remember that. All right, we're good. All right, and this is for Temlet. Good luck, Temlet. Temlet gonna show off. He's gonna pull something right now. That's what he's trying to do. And we open cards live together, and everyone gets to see your pull. If you open here, Zekrom and Litten. But this time, no hot pulls. It's cool though when you pull like a chase card, you know, everyone gets to see you pull a chase card. So that's the appeal of opening the cards in a live stream. Honestly, it does cost a little more. My prices are retail prices, right? So it technically is just about what you would pay if you bought them at Walmart. But the reason my prices are retail prices is because A, I'm not a distributor, and B, I have to pay shipping and PayPal fees, and the government's going to tax me at about 15% from what I understand. So I'm accounting for all those things real hard, and very scared of the taxing part, in fact. I have no clue how bad that's going to be, but it could be real bad. It could be pretty bad. I'm anticipating the taxation part to kick in and slam me. Wreck my booty cheeks. I think Cheese was wanting to trade these for mystery packs. Cheese, I tell you what, I would actually do, what do you guys think? 2 or 3 mystery packs? See, it depends on if I could sell these. And so if it was 3 mystery packs, I'd have to get $15 out of this. If it was 2 mystery packs, I'd have to get $5 out of each, which I think that actually seems realistic. Cheese, if you really want those mystery packs, I'm open-minded to that. For those of you who are watching, have no idea what the mystery packs are, these are repacks. Repacks are packs where I put my own cards into these, and you can buy them for $5. And what happens with these mystery packs, one of the mystery packs will give you an energy card that I will trade you for this Mewtwo PSA 10. All right? So this is in one of the mystery packs in a way, right? That's what you can pull out of the mystery pack. This is think of it like the chase card for the mystery pack. Is something you can't really find anywhere else. Nobody else, I don't think anyone else is doing this, especially not like Walmart or anything. It's a mystery pack where you can actually pull a professionally graded card. How cool. So they're $5 each. Your odds are actually not that bad. These are your odds. You're allowed to buy more than one. So if you bought, let's say 5 for $25, your odds will actually be pretty fair in that case, I'd say, for pulling them. But you know, people will actually pull the chase card with one pack sometimes. Pongo just did it for this card right here. Pongo had one mystery pack and he won the Magic Card Whale Lord. So it happens. Doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. Not as fun as the lotto, but we're not doing the lotto anymore. Justin says, how do we know there's not energy in any of them? Oh, there's an energy card. When we open up the mystery packs, the energy card will always be pulled. 100% of the time it will get pulled.
Mystery pack.
Mossett wants a mystery pack. Yeah, so the energy card is always in these packs. That's just how the game plays. That's how it works. All right, and so Masa just bought a pack for $5. We write his name here, so I know it's his. And now he might have the pack that has the card that trades for the Mewtwo. So if I open it up, and there's the correct energy card in it, that he will get this Mewtwo. And that's it. Maha, make me an offer. I want that Mewtwo. What? Give me that Mewtwo, man. I want that Mewtwo, man. Justin says, what's in the mystery packs? Right, so in the mystery packs will be energy cards. You can have your energy cards shipped to you if you really want them. They're technically yours. If you don't want them, I'm going to leave them in the pack. So there's energy cards in the mystery packs. However, one energy card is going to give you a chance for Mewtwo GX. Another energy card is going to give you a chance for 5 booster packs. So there's actually going to be 2 winners. One will get the Mewtwo, the other will get the booster packs, sealed booster packs. One of the mystery packs will have a rare card in it, and another mystery pack will also have a rare card in it. So there's going to be a total of 4 winners. 4 wieners! Just wait till Rebel comes in, Tamlet, and I'll trade for some of those packs. Tara says, this is cool AF. You missed it, Tara. Back in the day, not too long ago, we used to have this drum. I'm going to show you something. You missed out on this. We used to run a lotto, and this drum would be full of energy cards. I haven't, there we go. I haven't heard that sound in a while. So we used to run a lotto, but I looked it up on the internet and it said that running lotteries is illegal. So I was like, okay, well, we can't do that anymore. But yeah, that was a big part of the stream. People would buy energy cards, and what I'd do is I'd write their names on the energy card, put them in this drum, and then we'd spin the drum, and I'd let you guys pick the card that we pulled out of the drum, and somebody would win. So that was really fun, but according to the laws, we're not allowed to play the lotto. So I've stopped it because I don't want to break any laws. I like to follow the law. Do not like to break laws. And now we have mystery packs. Mystery packs.
2 mystery packs.
Mystery packs are repacks. Repacks are legal. Lotteries are not legal. Mystery packs are legal. Lottos are not legal. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Because if you think about it, there is no difference between them, is there? In the end, there is no difference between them. They work exactly the same. Kid. Shinigami? Shini. Okay. I can't write your whole name. I don't have room. No more beautiful lotto sound. I know. It's really sad. All right, here you go. Placing these to the side. Yeah, so let me explain how gambling and opening booster packs is exactly the same. Here's a fresh box of cards. We know somewhere in the box of cards, there's about 3 good cards, maybe 2, but there's about 3 good cards in this pack of 36, which means your odds are about 1 in 12 of pulling a card that's actually good, 1 in 12. So there's odds to this. There's actually odds to this. You will open a pack and it will be garbage cards. Watch this. Well, unless this is the hit card, which would be a really terrible example. Where is it? No, this is it. So these are garbage. Reverse Hollow Bisharp is worth pennies, like 6 cents. Embor is worth even less, I think. The energy card's not worth anything. All these common cards aren't worth anything. Funny enough, the code card's probably the most valuable thing. I'm still learning about code cards because I have no interest in the game. So the code card might be the most valuable thing in the box. But this is like 5 cents and 5 cents. They're not worth anything. So I put them over here in this. This is what my bulk pile looks like. Each day I build up bulk in the middle of the stream, and it just goes and sits in a huge pile, and maybe I'll donate it to like an orphanage. But so there it is. You have a box full of garbage and about 3 hot packs, sometimes 2. Some in a worst case scenario, just 1. And so when you buy these packs, you're gambling that you get one of those 3 packs. That's what you're doing. You're gambling that you will get one of the 3 packs. You don't buy these booster packs because you want a reverse holo and a non-holo. You buy the packs because you want the hit, the chase card. And so this is legal gambling. Booster packs are legal gambling. The government says you may not run a lotto because, ironically, only the government gets to run a lotto. They're like, hey, wait, that's how we rip people off, right? So the government's like, you can't run a lotto, we run a lotto. And then, you know, the government puts up like a billboard of some guy wearing like a graduation suit, and he's some poor black kid. That's what they always do. They show like a black kid in a gown, like a graduation gown. He says, the billboard will always say something like, this lotto money goes to help the poor, right? And it's like a racist ad, basically. It's so annoying. And they're like, the lotto's a good thing, but it really is not. It's the government running a take your money sort of game. At least in here, you get like Pokemon cards, which, funny enough, the government can't print Pokemon. So you play the real lottery in the real world to get government dollars that the government... It's a trap where the government has a losing formula for you to play by because that's how they turn a profit on it. They claim it's good for you, and then after you've won, they tax the shit out of you, and then they print more money. So it's a complete scam, like the real world lotto is. But this is gambling. The lottery, the real world lottery, and this is real world gambling. And this is legal gambling for children. It's so funny. He right about government lotto. I am absolutely right about the government lotto. It's always some sad billboard of a minority, and they're wearing a graduation gown, and it says, oh, the lottery goes to help schools. And it's like, fuck you, government. You're so bad, man. Here, you won the lottery? Good. We take about half of what you won in the form of taxes, and then, after we take the taxes, we go and we print more money. We go and we print more money. Absolute insanity. It's actually one of the reasons that I got into Pokemon cards a little bit, is because I realized something the government can't print more of is Pokemon cards. Nintendo, by the way, can print more Pokemon cards, but especially the vintage cards, they can't print any more of those. It's just impossible. They're dated. They're old. Like, they can reprint them, but everyone would be like, yeah, those are the reprints. These are the original old ones. So vintage Pokemon cards are very unprintable, in my opinion. I got a reverse holo Psyduck from that code. Thanks, mister. No problem, Symphonia. You want another? Here you go. Shining Legends. There you go. Well, anyways, so this is legal gambling. You know your odds are like 3 in 36 for a card that gives you value, gives you your money back, or even earns you money. You got about 3 in 36 to get a hot card. What does that sound like to you? It sounds like a lottery. It's just like when I ran the energy lotto, guys. I would get like, what, 25 energy cards, but only one person wins. That's a lottery. That's how a lottery works. Some people buy the bad cards so that a few lucky guys pull the good cards. That's how gambling works. And I like gambling. I'm fine with gambling. I was never against gambling. You know what else I like? Video games, eating junk food, and sexy women. All those things. So I'm one of those kinds of people where I don't really feel like the government should be stepping in and saying you can't gamble, right? I think a lot of people are like that. I think most people are okay with gambling, but be careful not to put yourself into credit card debt just to buy Pokemon cards. I would say don't do that. It's a bad idea. I wouldn't do it. So, anyways, we can't play this lotto over here. But funny enough, without breaking the law, we can sell mystery packs. There you go. That's how, and now we're doing mystery packs. So pretty strange. Summer says, are most fake cards really easy to tell, or are there some that are almost indistinguishable? Well, I've never seen an indistinguishable fake card, but I can tell you this. If you buy PSA graded cards, they authenticate it themselves. So you will not be ripped off from a PSA set. This is authenticated by PSA, and it's been graded as well. So if you're worried about buying fake cards, buy graded cards instead. But to answer your question, the fake cards I have seen are really easy to distinguish. This is actually a pack of fake cards from China. I got ripped off. I lost about $250 buying these. great learning tool, I guess. Let me show you what they look like real fast. The pack is all wrong, obviously. All right. And look at that. The moment we pull it, we get a secret rare. How convenient. So you can just tell it really doesn't look right at all. It's all smooth. It's made out of this weird plastic. It's not even made out of cardboard. It's made out of plastic. But the that doesn't look right. The text, and it's all shiny and weird, like a mirror almost. As opposed to an actual textured, real, authentic card. See, that is textured, just like a dollar bill. And it would be very hard to mimic that, wouldn't it? It would be very hard to mimic that accurately. You'd have to have a machine that could mimic that accurately. So in other words, the modern cards from Pokemon are real good at remaining authentic. Yeah, we bought a fake, what's her name? We bought a fake, oh, Thickwick. We bought a fake Thickwick. And that was our first experience buying a fake card. I lost like 15 bucks on that. And then I bought these fake booster boxes. It was really sad. The website I bought it from looks so authentic. So it's funny because they can work on that, can't they? They can sit behind a computer and work on that all day. They can make their website look super authentic. All you would have to do is copy any American English website. Cheese says people should buy some more mystery packs. They'll sell eventually. Mystery packs. By the way, have you seen Thickwick, Tara? You got to see Thickwick. She's amazing. There's a reason she's called Thickwick. No, wait, she's in the other box. She's in this box. We call her Thickwick. Come on, where is it? Oh, I know she's right here. Here it is. Ooh. Remember when I used to draw lewds on the card, guys? Remember that? I haven't done that in a long time. Should I do it right now? I shouldn't do it right now. So here it is, Thickwick. And your first impression is, oh, it's just a girl trainer card. But when you take a second glance, you realize she has huge knockers. And it's like the outfit even accentuates that. Look at this. It's like, here are my giant breasts. DL says, draw lewds, you say. DL, were you not here for that? DL might not have been here for that. DL, there was a time where I drew and I sold lewds on the Wick cards. I actually drew on the protective sleeve. That's what it was. DL missed it, so I sold some of them off. Maybe we can ask you guys to post a picture of them. I know I sold 2 of them. Yeah, I sold 2 of them. If you guys still have them, you should show them off. You can almost see TCC face from that card. You better not. But yeah, I'm glad you find it all fascinating. We do too. I want to show you the most expensive pack I have for sale. The most expensive booster pack. Here it is. So I know this is expensive, but I'm only going to open these at $300 each. So that's a Neo Destiny pack, and it comes with some of the most desirable Pokemon cards that you can open, including that Charizard. Remember that Charizard? Let me go get him. Oops, I didn't run over that, did I? No, I didn't. So besides a lot of other shining Pokemon, I must sound so nerdy talking about these things. I love it though. You will hope to pull this guy, the Japanese version of him, out of this booster pack. And he's going for like 4,000 on eBay right now. Let me go check.
Two Unbroken Bond DS.
Unbroken Bonds. All right, sounds good, but give me a moment. So we want to look up Shining Charizard, PSA 10 Neo. Let's go to Lowest price. No way. Is the English one gone? Oh, no, no, no. There is one English one left on the market, but it's $11,000? Dude. Dude, that's crazy. So there is... Am I seeing this right? Dude, the price on those Shining Charizards is changing. People are buying them up right now. So the cheapest Japanese Shining Charizard is $7,000. $7,000. You guys can see it for yourself. That's the cheapest one, and the one right after it is 7,500.
SnS Base Sets and Shining Lugia, please.
And that's why I won't sell this for less than 300, because you're probably not going to pull them, but if you did, you would make an insane amount of money on that gamble. So I can demand a higher price because of the potential pulls in the set. But you probably won't pull them. And actually, I took him off of sale. He wasn't for sale anymore. I took him off of sale because I actually might reserve those for myself to open. And then again, the only first edition Shining Charizard on the market is now 11,000. Dude, I'm gonna go to completed items. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I got like the wrong keywords. Let's go to recent completed. Oh, it did. It sold. It sold May 7th. The first edition Holo Shining Charizard that was $8,000. It looks like an offer was accepted, so it probably would have been like 7,500. So I feel very confident in saying that this card is probably valued at least in the $7,000 to $8,000 range. That's like as much as a new car, guys. If you're talking about an economy car, or maybe it's like 2 years old already, this is like me holding a car in my hand. What? That's crazy. I hope that $10,000 one sells too. Unbelievable. I can't believe they were so cheap earlier. Oh, I won an auction. How much did I end up paying for this? I won an auction. Let's see how bad I did. Usually when you win an auction, you hope that nobody else bid it up. But let's see. Oh, I did quite well. I just won a first edition Aerodactyl for $36. It's an ungraded card. It probably won't be the best grade, but I was keeping an eye on that. I kind of wanted that card. Anyways, let's get over to these purchases. James wanted Unbroken Bonds. We're going to start with that. I'm going to put these Neopacks away. So check that out. I got Neopacks. This is Base Set, by the way. This is Base Set Japanese. And those packs are going up in value too. It's really cool. That Shining Charizard sold for $65. That's right. What he did the other day, but look again, Nancy, another one sold for, it was marked down from 8,000. So it didn't sell for 8. It probably sold for 7.5 if I had to guess. Travis says, I just bought some packs. Did the donation go through? Was it Sword and Shield and Shiny Lugia? It probably, yeah. Yeah, it went through, Travis, but I have to do somebody else first. So you're like in a queue right now. Give me a minute. The first guy is going to be James. Dude, that's cool. Move this over here. Man, I was lucky to buy that Shining Charizard when I did, because I really just did not expect him to go up so much. It's just like the Dark Charizards. I was dumb to sell those. I should have held them. Good luck, James. Let's see what you get. All right, pack number 1. Your pulls are Growlithe, Mewtwo, non-holo, and let's see what the next pack is. Oh, nice. You did get something back here. Greninja Zoroark GX. So that's going to be your hit card. All right, move these off to the side. So we do bulkless prices, and then if you want your bulk cards, it's an additional $3 is what we do. And that's why you often see me just taking the best card in the pulls and throwing it into their bag. Jaquez, James. So James has a nice thick bag of cards coming. He's got the Greninja Zoroark next. I'll place you in the front. Actually, you should be roughly over here. Shouldn't be in the M's. After that, we have Travis. He wants Sword and Shield Base Set and Shining Lugia. Okay, there's a Shining Lugia. It looked like you also paid for your bulk. Where's my Sword and Shield? Yeah, on Monday, we're going to have a bunch of that Rebel Clash back. Rebel Clash is the latest set, so everyone's really going crazy on it right now to pull the new pulls and add them to their collection. Wow, I can't believe that sold. That sold just like 3 days ago. The market must be so active. There must be like some heavy players or something with the deep pockets and all that. It's kind of scary to think about. That's why I'm going to buy a vault, though. I'm definitely buying a vault. I want to have a vault to leave my cards in so I can't be robbed easily, and so that if the house burns down, my cards are safe. Posted the Ludwig on Discord for those who haven't seen it. What channel? He posted that in, I'm sure he posted that in the Pokemon Discord, by the way. Yeah, there's a Discord server for this YouTube channel specifically. That's the Pokemon Discord. And he posted a picture of the thick wick. DL says, I'm a look. All right, here we go. Let's see what you got. Travis, let's see what you got. Seeking, Hitmonchan, Great Ball, Mudbray, Ponyard, Score Bunny, Nickit. Holographic Gengar for your hit. Darn it. Well, let's see. You got one more pack. Let's see what happens. She is thick. And it's green. Tough luck, Travis. General chat on the Pokemon Discord. Okay, thanks, man. You like it? Your best card is the Shining Lugia. How about that? All right, Travis, be sure to contact me on Discord in a private message with your shipping information. You like it? I want to go see it. I haven't seen it in a while. I'm going to go look at it and have a laugh. You're all looking at it. There it is. Man, that was a while ago. It was a while ago. Yeah. There it is. I think that's one of the older ones. Was that like the first one I drew? I drew like at least 2 more, right? Or did I draw only 1 more? Draw more. I'll buy another, or we can play a game of Who's That Pokemon for 1. They're limited collectible. Thick wick. I got 1 more thick wick. I could draw on it, but maybe I'll save it for another day. She wasn't supposed to be in the for sale pile. I don't know why I put her in there. Anyways, this has been a fun night. I liked showing you guys all that stuff. I liked showing you the cabinet. I'm really surprised that the Shining Charizard has moved up so damn much. God damn, that's crazy. You know what else I want to check? I want to check the Burning Shadows Charizard and the Hidden Fates Charizard. Hidden Fates Charizard, PSA 10. And we're going to go by shipping lowest first. We're going to choose buy now. And we are going to find him. Whoa, no way. Did somebody buy all of them off the market? Dude, there's no more of them. There is 1 more Hidden Fates Shiny Charizard, but he's for $2,000, which I don't recommend jumping on the train and buying him at $2,000. He's very likely overpriced at $2,000. So if you guys are interested in a Hidden Fates Shiny Charizard, I would wait a month and see if more pop onto the market, okay? So I think that probably the correct price for him wouldn't be more than about 1,200. How much did the completed ones go for? We're going to look up ended recently. Okay, so one sold on the 8th for 1,000. Another one sold for 700 on the 8th. Was that an auction? No, that was a buy now. One sold on the 8th for 700. One sold on the 8th marked down from 1,000. One sold on the 7th for 650. Yeah, so it looks like somebody, maybe multiple people are going, oh man, I better get this guy before he really starts to take off. See, there used to be so many of the Shining Charizards on the market at the same time that they would go for like 450. And then they started to kind of go back up, and that's when I bought in. I think I got, how much did I get my first one for? Did I get my first one for like 500? I might have gotten my first one for 500, I can't remember. And then I got my second one at like 700. So I'm pretty sure I did 500 and 700 on the Shining Charizards, and it was the correct time to buy him because really probably his value should be at least 1,000 or more, because when you think about the cost of the Hidden Fates booster packs and how rare he is to pull out of there, it would take a lot of booster packs to pull a Shining Charizard and to pull basically a perfect 10 on that Shining Charizard. For example, Nighty opened up some Hidden Fates, but Nighty pulled a Shining Charizard that was off center. So you can open up like 300 packs of Hidden Fates, pull the Shiny Charizard, and he's not even a 10. So that's part of the game. That's part of the difficulty of hunting after a card like that. So he is probably going to, the way I see him in my mind is almost like a currency. You know, you can almost like buy into him, and he's always going to be something that you can sell. Maybe you don't get to sell him for as much as you want to sell him for, but he is probably always going to be available to sell, which is one of the important things you have to understand with the cards is, you know, there's plenty of sellers out there and you can spend a lot of money, but I wouldn't say every card is going to be easy to sell. Some cards are going to be hard to sell. Some cards are going to be easy to sell. And you want to make sure that unless you're going after a complete collection, so if you're going after a complete collection, just go buy all of them, right? But if you're not going after a complete collection, probably make sure you're buying attractive looking Pokemon. That's what I would tell you. Can you elude my Shuckle? Yes. This is a great example of a bad card to buy. I didn't buy this one. I got it for free. He just gave it to me in a purchase that I made, probably because he knows he can't sell it. It's a professionally graded card. All the plastic is there. It's from an older set, 2002. Why is this a bad card to buy? It's an 8. It's a common card, and it's Rattata. So it's just ugly. He's probably not that rare. He doesn't get that perfect grade that everyone's going after. I would only go after 10s and 9s unless you're talking about a really valuable card. Like, you know, like a base set Charizard, you can buy him at any grade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't matter. They're always going to hold their value. But you don't want this guy at an 8 because he's stupid. Nobody wants him at an 8. He looks like it. He looks like he's from... He's that claymation like he's out of Wallace and Gromit, right? So this card, I probably couldn't sell him. If I offered him for like 10 bucks, I probably would struggle to sell him on eBay. Nobody's looking for him. Nobody's looking for him. Except for people trying to collect full sets of Pokemon Expedition. But people who want full sets of Expedition, they're going to pay a few extra dollars and they're going to get the PSA 10 of Rattata. They're never going to pick up the 8. So this would be a very hard card to sell. You don't want to buy this off of the market. You don't want to be the guy buying this card off the market. So you have to be kind of thoughtful about that stuff. Whereas this card over here, he costs a lot more. This card, you asked me how much to cut this. I want to actually run an experiment on that, okay? This card is very expensive. But the interesting thing is he will probably be easy to sell to get my money back out of him. So you guys have seen, he's going now for like, there's only one available and it's 11,000 or whatever, 10.5. So if I said, I'm selling this one right now for 6,700, yeah, somebody would probably come up and be like, me, quick, give me that card before it gets any more expensive than it already is. And then my money comes back out of the card very easily that way. So yeah, that's important to understand. Important to understand the difference. Shining Charizard isn't your only option either. I mean, a lot of people just buy Charizards, but there's other cool cards, and I've shown you some of them. Cards that I think will do really well. There's a bunch of them in this little stack right here. So these are good examples. Gengar is always real popular Gengars are. And in fact, if you look at all the Gengars, there aren't very many clear Gengars like this one. So he's a great card. Reshiram Charizard, he'll probably be pretty popular. Oh, this is a very interesting card because he's from one of those old vintage sets where you really want to have a completed set because it's actually quite rare. And there's only 47 of them. So if you think about it, only 47 collectors in the world can have an actual complete set of the Rocket set. He's actually quite rare. And so in theory, when we're old rich guys, I should be able to ask like 40,000 for this card. I should be able to say, yeah, I'll trade it to you for 40,000. Then I'm going to take my wife on a cruise. You don't need 40,000 for a cruise. And then we'll get coronavirus and die anyway, so you'll be laughing. And you'll be like, I got your Dark Magneton. So anyways, this guy's pretty decent because there's a very limited number of them. 653. And the Burning Shadows set had a cutting error that makes it hard to pull 10s out of that set. So he probably will go up over time, but probably not dramatically. And that's why he trades for so much, like 1,400 last time I checked. He's going for over 1,000 now. And he's just super attractive. That's the most important part. He's very attractive. This card, you'll put it on your dresser and your friends will pick it up and be like, is that Charizard, bro? And he'll be like, yeah, that's Charizard. Check it out. And this is what gives the card most of its value. People simply want it. It's not real money. You can't take this to McDonald's. It's not gold. Gold is treated as money by the banks, by the way. But this is so attractive that people will spend a bunch of money on it to own it. That's right. We're still live. And here's Charizard Breakson as well. This is from Cosmic, by the way. So all cool cards to own. I don't think I would have any trouble selling any of these. All of these would sell very easily. Same with this one. Same with this one. Where's the rest of my PSA cards, by the way? Where'd I set them? I only have half my stack. I must have set the other half of the stack down somewhere. Let me go find it real fast so I can reunite them. Oh, they're in this box. I got it. So I got more of them. Celebi Venusaur, Greninja Zoroark are pretty safe. Pikachu's pretty safe. Shuckle's, I like Shuckle. Dedenne, he's a meta card from the actual tournaments. That's why he's going to be safe. Blastoise is pretty safe. Here's Tyranitar. Here's Mewtwo. This Mewtwo's awesome. Here's another Mewtwo. Magikarp. People actually love Magikarp. He's got a pretty good following. So yeah, you get the impression. I put these back in this box. I forgot what to write. Cosmic Eclipse, please. Okay, sounds good. Travis, we'll get you some Cosmic. So I keep these with me all the time now. I don't leave them on my desk anymore. They're too expensive to, so I gotta secure these all the time. Between that Shining Charizard and the Dark Magneton, probably like $12,000 right there. So that doesn't leave my side anymore. Just keep that with me all the time. Let's get these cards. Travis ordered some Cosmic. Give me a second. Let me look at the purchase. All right, sounds good, Travis. Tara says, I'm hooked. Well, you know what hooked me, Tara, was actually the professional grading. Nobody told me about it. Nobody told me that Pokemon cards get professionally graded. And when I learned about it, I'm like, oh, I'm in. This is a real deal right here. When I realized you could have a card graded for its quality so that you can expect it to be pristine, that was it for me. That's when it clicked. That's when I said, okay, a card can be professionally graded and everyone trusts the grade for the most part. And now you can establish a market. We got Great Catcher, Flabebe, Whimsicott.
Cosmic Eclipse is the best set, changed my mind.
Who's that? Chief Buffalo. Cosmic Eclipse. Yeah, that was the moment that my mind was hooked on Pokemon cards, when I realized you could get them professionally graded, and this would establish liquidity because players can trust the grades of the cards and the authenticity of the card, right? So PSA, they authenticate the card to make sure you're not getting ripped off. Didn't know it was so official like this. This is cool. I know, right? I'd love to show you more stuff, but I took my most precious cards and I actually moved some of them to a bank and another to another location. So I would have to go withdraw them to show them off, but that's, I guess, one of the costs of having better security. If I get a vault, I think I can keep more of my cards at home, but I have to buy a vault for it first. Tang Growth and Beware. Wow, those were really cold. I'm sorry, Travis. Wow, there's some cold pulls right there. So, and what happens is when somebody pulls a lot of cold cards like that, basically your odds of getting a hotter pull go up. There's always some cold cards in there. You have to go through. Oh wait, he paid for his bulk. Hold on. You wanted your bulk. There's that. And I would just throw in a bunch of bulk for you. I got you. There you go, Travis. Chief Buffalo says Cosmic is the best set. Changed my mind. Let's do it. Move this off to the side. Sacker was asking about who's that Pokemon. Hey, I mean, if you guys want to play another round, I'm down. You know what you could do? You could do, everyone could do like a big round of who's that Pokemon, and there could be larger prizes, basically. I wanted to challenge you formally to a duel. On my honor. It's just a casual game, guys. It's a casual game. There's no gym badges. Oh my god, what if there were gym badges? Oh, what if we played Who's That Pokemon and there were actually gym badges to win? Kyogre slaps face with the glove. I challenge you to a duel. Gloom, Palpitoad, Kricketot, Aipom, Woobat, Ducklett, Sunkern, and Polion. Where's the hot pulls, man? We have some hot pulls already. What the frick? Erica, Jolteon, Rockruff, Stuffle, Rowlet, Phantom. Ooh, there's Weavile. That's going to be a trainer art. Oh. See what we got here. Hey, there's a reverse hollow Rosa if you want it. Last pack. Yeah, there's been some cold packs. Somebody needs to go deep or something. Hey, there's Wishy Washy as well. Well, you kind of pick up two trainer arts right at the end there. The scroll wheel on my mouse just broke. I can't speak. Woo! Yeah, those were pretty cold. You got two of the trainer arts, but we're not after trainer arts these days, are we? We're after the Charizard. I know I am. So who's that Pokemon? You know what we could do in the game of Who's That Pokemon? We could play with mystery packs. I don't know if you guys would be interested in mystery packs. That would get the mystery packs done real fast. Or we could play, I think that is more fun to play with Shining Legends, honestly, because you immediately get pulls, right? So with Who's That Pokemon, there's 4 players. And they have to guess 5 different Pokemon. And if you guess 3 Pokemon correctly, the game is over. Do you guys want to play? Yes, mister, let's have a game. How much to enter? Is $8 to enter, and that means what you're doing basically is you're buying a pack. And so you're putting your pack up at risk of being won by somebody else, but if you end up winning, you will take their pack. Okay, there we go. Cheese says, can I trade for some entries? That is tempting. Well, basically what you're doing then, Cheese, is you're trading for a Shining Legends booster. Travis says, I'm up for it. Sounds like we got a player. Okay, so I've got the 5 Pokemon chosen right here. Who's that? Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Let's get some music. We need some Who's That Pokemon music. God, why do they make me do this? All right, so if you want to play the music, that's right. If you guys want to play, it's $8 to join. We need 4 players. I'm going to go take a leak. When I come back, we'll see where we're at.
Game.
All right, I'm back. Woo. Hey, mister, did you wash your hands? I'm the kind of guy who only washes his hands before taking a lick. No, I'm just kidding. Rocco Sagai says, I'm too broke to play. It's easy, man. You just sell your livers. So let's see. We've got 2 players so far. Sagar was the first to join. Who's going to win? Did you flush? You know what's annoying? The kids in my family who were the worst to hang out with were also the ones that never flushed. What is with that? How can you be that way even? How can you be the kind of person who doesn't flush? It's the grossest thing I've ever... that's off subject though. Let's not talk about flushing habits. Let's not talk about bathroom habits. We need 2 more players. All 3 of my livers. Should I sell all 3 of my livers? Codes, or I drink a gallon of milk. Here's a code. Hey, that's Rebel Clash. Those are pretty nice right now. Those are pretty nice right now. Raku says, I'll sell my kidneys. I'll do it. Man, I got a lot to ship. DL.
I choose you, Chief.
Chief is in the game if he wants to play. You there, Chief? DL just donated to you. Hey, maybe if you win, you can give him a pack. All right, so DL's sponsoring Chief. What do you think of that? We need 1 more player. Who's going to be the last player? Paco says, stop. Buy gold. Yeah, gold's probably going to do well from all the printing, guys. He was actually right. Buying gold would have been a safe investment. But I'll tell you what, I'm actually happier with my Shining Charizard, who is now moving up to like $10,000. He was going for 6 just the other day. Now he's going to 10K. Ridiculous. Which means that his value, his perceived value, might have moved from 6 to roughly maybe 8K easily. It's like picking up $2,000 in a month. Crazy. Angel says, I'd be down, but Shining hurt me. Who hurt you? I could trade your Shining pack out for... No, I'm just kidding. I was going to make you a goofy offer, but I'm not going to do that. She says, I could lose again for the team. What is this? This is the Pokemon healing music. We want some battle music. We need 1 more player. Who's that? Cheese is in. We're almost ready, everyone. Get your helmets ready, because we are getting ready. Angel says, take my Mewtwo's and Raichus. Put on the champion music from Red and Blue. Maybe the champion music is at the end. Let me see if I can find it. I probably won't be able to find it, but we'll give it a try. Oh, come on now. All right, we're scrolling to the end. Cheese is in. Cheese says, Luis. Good luck, Cheese. Cheese, you must have a little bit of faith. Come on, man. All right. Oops, move this away. Let me just take a look at the card. All right. Are you ready? Okay, so let me think about this. I want to make sure that the questions are a little more tricky. I'm thinking about a tricky question. Hold on. I think we'll start with, this Pokemon is a poison type. Let's hear your guesses, everyone. Chief Buffalo guessed coughing, and he was right. Holy. Wow, Chief. That was actually a crazy good guess. What the hell? Jesus. So there is a little bit of luck to the game. There is a little bit of luck, but I mean, he guessed that so fast, and it was the right one. All right, the next card. I'm thinking about a good question for this. Okay, so this is a Pokemon that has an evolution tree where he can evolve twice in a row. Okay, just like Charizard can evolve from Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard, this Pokemon will be the same way. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good luck, everyone. Oh, let me turn on this music too, by the way. What the hell? Oh, it's just quiet here. Oh, what happened? Go back. I was listening to that. Oh, come on, man. My TV broke, I think. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Now I gotta go back to YouTube. Let me get the music going. Where were the guesses? Let's see. So Chief says Magnemite. Sagar says Caterpie. Whoa. It was actually Caterpie. Damn. These guesses right now. What the hell? That was correct. It is Caterpie. Now, where's my music? I have to go searching for it again. What is this? We're almost ready, guys. Let me get this Pokemon music going again. We gotta have the Pokemon music, or it's not the right game. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just quiet. Maybe the music is over. So let me try rewinding. Okay, I rewound it. I'm gonna rewind even more. All right, we're back to it, guys. All right, we're ready. Here we go. This is a bug type Pokemon. Let's see your guesses. Oh my god. It was actually Butterfree. Yeah. Oh my lord. That is actually crazy amounts of luck. What the hell? It's like you guys have seen the cards. Next card. Yeah, Chief and Sagar, all three guesses were the first try, which is crazy. All right, this Pokemon is a Steel type. Have at it. Magnemite. Steelix. Who are we missing? Magneton? I think that's everyone then, right? Tip number 2. This Pokemon has 2 legs. Kabutops. Skarmory. Kabutops. Chief Buffalo says, I don't even know. How big is this Pokemon Pee-Pee? I mean, it's pretty huge Pee-Pee. I think that's everyone. Alright, the next tip is going to be, this Pokemon has an evolution tree of 3 evolutions. Basic, middle, and end. Cheese says Matang. Sagar says Beldum. Travis guesses Metagross. Ooh, this is a tricky one, huh, guys? Are we missing anyone? I think we're missing Chief. Chief is like, huh? Yeah, Chief, he says don't know. Okay, so all of the tips so far have been, this is a steel type with 2 legs and 3 evolutions. Next tip, this Pokemon learns fly if it wants to. Sagar says Aerodactyl. It's a steel type. Aerodactyl's actually, isn't he ground flying? I think he's ground flying, is he not? What is Aerodactyl? I don't remember. Oh, he's rock flying. Thanks, Angel. Cheese guesses Corviknight, and in fact, it is Corviknight. Corviknight, what? That's not a Gen 1 Pokemon? All right. So here's what'll happen, guys. If Cheese or Chief get the next guess, it will be a tied game, and we'll have to move on to another Pokemon in order to break the tie. Travis is not able to win the game, but Travis, if you guess the next Pokemon, the win will go to Sagar, and you will keep your pack. Okay, so Travis, if you guess correctly, you can keep your own pack. Are you guys ready? Let's see. All right, tip number 1. This Pokemon has 2 heads. Everyone's going after Doduo. Zavilas, or whatever that Dragon Boy is. So that's Chief, Travis, Sagar, Cheese. Next tip, I'm sorry. This Pokemon has only 2 evolutions, a basic and an evolved form. Sagar guesses Weezing, and in fact, it is Weezing, and that's going to be the end of the game. Congratulations, Sagar. Dude, you got so lucky with both of the first 2 guesses. I mean, the first tip is never a dead giveaway, so the fact that you guessed both of them is very lucky. Oh my god. Woo! It is Weezing, a Pokemon with 2 heads, and he evolves once. Now, you could only guess that fast if you had him kind of memorized in your head. I don't think that's enough time to, like, look him up. Woo! Congratulations, Sagar. I know. I'm going to stop doing just Gen 1. We're going to start doing Pokemon from other generations that are definitely prolific, so that it's easy enough for people to be able to imagine them in their minds. But the trap with doing Gen 1 exclusively is that you would just have to have your computer open to a Pokedex of Gen 1, and then you could just quickly scroll through them. So we're not going to do exclusively Gen 1, although there will probably be a Gen 1 here and there, because I happen to like Gen 1 quite a lot. But maybe I'll have a round where there's no Gen 1 at all. So keep that in mind, guys. So let's see what you get, Sagar. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to, I don't know if you're interested in this. Never mind, I already cut them all. I was going to say, if you prefer, I could trade 2 of these for 3 mystery packs. So you could have traded these all in for 6 mystery packs, but I'm sorry, I already cut the tops. So we're just going to have to go through it. I mean, if you guys want to play another round, I'm down. I don't know if you guys are, but we would need 4 players again. Oh, a nice looking reverse hollow fire energy. Uh-oh, I'm out of penny sleeves. So Sagar is always down. Sagar's like, heck yeah. We don't have to. We already played 2 rounds of Who's That Pokemon, so we don't have to do another round. There we go. That's a nice looking reverse hollow fire energy. And let's see what we got here. Come on, hit card. Oh, in fact, all packs were cold. I'm going to toss in the holos into your bag, Sagar. That's tough, man. What the hell? There was if I had offered you the mystery packs and you had accepted the mystery packs, that actually would have been a better trade, because all 4 of the packs were cold. Freaking Shining Legends, they can have like a stingy cold front for a while. Woo! That sucks. Well, at least it was fun, right? Yeah, the fire energy might actually be worth something someday, because it's already getting older. Maybe. Jesus. The cold because of me. Says Cheese. Gotta win the Cold War. That's right. It's a cold front out there. Holy heck. Yeah, those poles were definitely cold. So if you guys wanted to go again, we're going to do 4 packs of Neo Destiny. Are you ready? And we're going to have 20 Pokemon for you to guess. 4 packs of Neo Destiny on the table. You'd have to be crazy to play with that. $20 to guess. That's right. Best out of 20. Woo! Yeah, that'd be wild. We could have another round if you guys wanted. Let's see, what do we have? We could do a cheaper round if anyone wanted to give it a try. So if we did it with Sword and Shield, I would sell these for $5 each as submissions. Let me know if you guys are interested. If there's not enough interest, I don't want anyone to buy them ahead of time, okay? So if you wanted to play the game, it would be $5 to enter, and then 1 player will take all 4 packs. Yeah, you guys might be a little pooped out of it. You can only play Who's That Pokemon so many times in a day, because it actually requires you to you know, purchase a pack to join the game. It's a fun game. I like it. I hope we can think of new games like this, because I really want to be able to do stuff like this in the live stream. I like that it's competitive. Behold, my latest invention, the Cheesinator. I would play Busy I'm Rudy after 1st, 2nd generations. What? Oh, Rusty. Rusty, I see. I gotcha. Well, Travis, I'll generally pick better known Pokemon. I really will. Like, if that's another thing you'll notice, I don't really choose Pokemon that are super obscure. Oh, I like this song, actually. Listen to that music. All right, well, it definitely sounds like you guys are not ready for another round of Who's That Pokemon. I'll put these away for now. I like it. I'm in the process of learning English Pokemon names, though. I got you. Sure. Yeah, that's fun, man. Well, we're getting closer to the end of the live stream, I'd say. I can kind of tell when things are puttering out a bit. There's still, what I have to say is we still have the mystery packs, $5 each. It looks like we're about halfway done with them. So when those are done, we'll open them all. That's always fun. The card that you're trying to win in the mystery packs is this PSA 10 Mewtwo from Shining Legends. It's a great looking card. And other than that, I will see you guys Sunday, where we won't have Rebel Clash because they don't come back till Monday. Rand says, I know I'm super late, but did you open my cards? Wait, I owe you cards? Oh, right, I owe you Rebel Clash. Rand Miciel, the Rebel Clash was delayed. It did not show up today, and now the tracking number says it will show up Monday. I'm sorry, Rand. So the good news is I have not opened your cards. Rand Miciel, how about you, Rand? You want to play a game of Who's That Pokemon? We were just playing. I know Sagar would want in. I wouldn't mind doing one more round before I head off to bed. Or head off to my main channel. Rand's like, I don't know. Oh, you're at work. No problem, man. You gotta keep working, man, so you can afford those Pokemans. I like hosting the game. I should host the game for free. What do you guys think? You guys want to play a free round? Cheese says I'm off to bed. Good night. All right, people are heading off. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys Sunday. And on Monday, we will have the Rebel Clash, and we'll probably have the PSA returns as well. All right, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.